Carson, yeah, I gotta think like what champs we want to put because when I did that before when I did those unranked to wait, hold on, I just realized I can edit my mid one. Now why is this unlisted? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, let me dude, the horse champs, dude, it would be so easy. Aren't melees not meta compared to range? I mean, like it depends. Like most of them are more like counterpick tier. Like I'd say like Silas, Akali are like a really good counterpick tier. I think Diana counterpick tier as well. I don't think they're just old counterpicks. Like they're good champs, but they're just not like the easiest champs to pick. I think like okay, if we're gonna do mid melees, we would okay, I kind of made this list before. I think I want Echo and Diana on here because I think they're strong and I think they're fun. So I want those on there. And then I think I'd probably put Yon because once again, this is like a strong champion, and is very popular. I think I would put Akali on there. I'm not sure how many champs I want to put on here because okay, I'm thinking back to when I did unranked Chow and EU, and it's actually pretty hard to get like good games on like a lot of different champs. Like if you want to make them into YouTube videos. So I'm not sure we can put too many more on here. I think Silas probably should be on there because again, that's like another giga popular champ. Let's actually go look. We go global. I don't know, gold plus. Is there anything else we like really want on here? Could put a beefy boy like a Galio. Do I have any AD champs? Oh, I should put Zed on here. Yeah, I think we'll have Zed as last. I think that should be the pool. I don't think... Would there be any past that? I think not that we could like put into this. I actually think this is already like kind of overloaded. I might even cut one or two of these. I don't know. Aurelia, I've got a. It would have to be something like Aurelia would have to be her own challenge, which I actually think would be fun. Like I really do think doing like an Aurelia challenge would be fun, but I really do think it would have to be its own thing. What is this list? Well, when I go home, I wanted to do unranked to Chow and other roles. And I probably will do... Well, I'm not sure if I want to do unranked Chow on ADC first, or if I want to do like unranked Chow on like mid lane melees, because a lot of people have like asked for mid lane melee content. I actually think like the mid lane melee content scene, if you will, in general is like kind of lacking, right? Like there is a lot more mage content than melee content, just by and large. So I think it could be good. But yeah, I don't know. Like even this, I feel like we might be spreading ourselves too thin because, guys, when I made the unranked challenge that I did before, like if we... Oh, that's convenient. I'm recommending my own video. Like these videos here, I was already kind of having difficulty like getting all the games, and that was with only 4 champs. Now, we could make these shorter, which I think actually might be better. Like maybe get more videos out of the same climb. That might be better. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, exactly. Like everyone is mage pilled. Why was there a cat eating someone? Oh no, these videos are so goated. If you've never watched this guy's videos, you absolutely should. Those videos go hard. But yeah, I don't know, like... And then also it's like, do we want to go all the way to Chow, or do we just want to go to Master? Because I'm really looking forward to doing ADC. So I almost don't want to spend too much time on this, because honestly, I just want to play ADC. Like, I really would like to play ADC. And so I kind of just want to like get this out of the way almost. This is just regular notepad. Yeah. To beat Curse in 1v1? Yeah. Estimate your level on all these champions. Okay, if I had to rate them like out of 10, so if I were gonna go like Echo, Diana, Yone, Akali, Silas, Zed. If I were okay, so like if a 10 is like my best champion, maybe. Like how close is it to my best champs? I'd actually say my Diana is pretty good. The first time I got rank 1, no, second time I got rank 1 with Diana, or in 2020, I played a lot of Diana, so my Diana is actually pretty good. I would say my Yone is like, it's like passable. My Echo is probably like non-existent. This would be like a 3. I'd probably put my Akali at like a 6 as well. Say my Silas is probably like a 5. And then my Zed is also like more or less non-existent. That would be like rough estimate, but like I'm not thinking about it too much. Think there are any meaningful gains with pushing the mid-mage videos all the way to challenge instead of just the masters? Yeah, I kind of don't think so. Because, like, I don't know, like, there's probably a very small number of players that, like, really get stuff from, like, the last two. I guess, like, just for, like, completionism, it can be kind of nice. But I'd say overall, like, probably not. Like, it adds, going from master to chow is, like, that's probably, like, the same amount of time as the entire rest of the challenge, if not more, because well, especially when I was doing it in the US, you have to go from like 0 LP all the way to like 900 or whatever. Or I guess it's more like 700 to where you like get shell lobbies. So no, I guess like overall no. I'm gonna challenge stop maps and just say it's useless to go further. Yeah. Dude, there are people that lie in these videos. I have seen it. In fact, I have checked people's OPTGs. I saw one. I'm still not gonna drop the name, but I saw one who's like some of their games were normals. Shock, I have a problem. I like playing AP mid majors that trade in lanes and I enjoy the playstyle, but as it happens to be, my top 9 played champs are all attractive females. How can I convince my friends I join for the gameplay and not because they're females? Bro, that's I suffer from the exact same issue. Like nothing but bad bitches. Oh my god, do not look at my RPG by the way, but nothing but bad bitches on my thing. Is he actually challenge level? I would say on like one champion, probably, but I'd say generally no. I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to say because, like, two players can have the same rank, right? Like, let's say that two people are like 1000 LP challenger or whatever, right? But like one of those people is a one trick and the other like plays like a pool, like in terms of being educational, you'd kind of say that the person with the pool is like gonna have much better knowledge, right? Assuming that like solo queue knowledge translates to coaching, which obviously it's not the only thing that matters, right? But like naturally, someone that can only play one champion, I feel like is like fairly limited when it comes to certain champions, right? Because like, for example, if you one trick like a mage, maybe even if you don't play the other mages, you'll have like a decent idea of like what other control mages do or whatever, right? But like you're gonna really lack when it comes to, I don't know, anything that's like slightly outside of your wheelhouse. Why do you ban TF you just go Ori? Well, just because it's like the strongest. But honestly, I'm not sold my TF ban is that good. But at the same time, like I don't think my like pick ban or anything really matters. Like mostly it's just been mental, I think, holding me back more than anything recently. I'm pretty sure anyway. Sorry, yeah, let's kind of don't like blinding Triss, but like we have to play AD because we have Talia or Lilia. Played Solomaka. Yeah, I played against him twice, I think. Third time to Orient of Vex, and was very surprised she kind of outranges you. Yeah, she does kind of outrange you, but like you have shorter cooldowns. That's the main thing. Is like the Vex's trade outside of her fear is pretty shit. Like even if she has if she has E without fear, like you'll probably dodge it. But I think just trade around like the fear cooldown more than anything. Wait, Leah. I feel like going magic boost into Leah is too greedy. You go POM? I can't remember. Into a bad matchup? Yeah. I think it's kind of bad. Any guide on how to contest the prior on even or hard matchups? Well, in even matchups, it would just be like it's what you're asking for is just like you're asking for like a laning phase guide. Like if it's an even matchup, it's things like like getting pushed in the wave by like cheesing it early or like punishing their cooldowns or zoning them off or like positioning more aggro, like all those little things. If you're in a hard matchup, I mean realistically you should lose prior if your opponent plays well. But again, it would kind of be the same thing. It's like if your laning fundamentals are better than your opponent's, you might be able to like make up for it. You might be able to overcome the matchup disadvantage. You think you can still get top 10? I mean, bro, no, I leave in 2 days. I'd have to get like 1,000 LP in 2 days. Don't think it's happening. Now I'm like 500 LP down on my peak, so I don't expect to like make any big waves. But I'd like to win some games at the end. I think like mental has been like I said, the main thing holding me back, especially recently. But I feel like pretty decent today, so we'll see how it goes. My mid champ is similar to Talia in terms of playstyle. Honestly, just like any control mage, I would say. Like Talia, I don't think is like especially unique. I mean, I guess like maybe because she's like can roam a little, but like Talia is mostly just like a front to back control mage, and bro, there's like a billion front to back control mages. Do the quirky voice? I'll pass. I'll pass. Dude, surely someone is gonna. Maybe I'll do it when I'm popping off, But without the pop off, I just don't feel motivated. China Super Service Hearts Korea? No idea. I never played it. I'll go Q-Star here just because I didn't get level 1 Ichi, but I think that's fine. What's going on over there, fellas? They're still both level 1. I think we gotta give that up, Chief. Okay, this kind of feels fine so far. Nothing cringe happened to level 1, so I think we're kind of bing chilling. That's... Well, I could be real greedy and go 2 points Q. He does. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 points Q. I think it should be fine. Voting Malignants before or after Sources. The good old days. Yeah, just make sure to not stack with the wave. Okay, she might try and reset here to just be back on the map in time to fight Scuttle. Let's see, if we can cancel her base here, it's kind of good, because she's going to be, like, sort of earned for Scuttle. Just need to cancel once. Nice, that's pretty good. Now, I might walk into Vi here, bot side. Gotta be a little careful of that. Okay, she's not there. I'm just going to ward over the wall. That should keep us kind of safe. That at least secures, like, one Scuttle for Lilia. And, like, Lilia outscales Vi for sure, so that's pretty good. Alright, this seems fine. Like, we're going to make this guy reset first. There's the Vi. I don't think there's much we can do to stop Talia's base, which actually could be a problem because she's going to be a lot stronger here than I am. Like, I'll come, but this does not seem good to me. This seems really bad to me, actually. Maybe I just run... Oh, yeah, this is fucked. Alright, it's time to dip. Alright, good luck, Lilia. You got that. I don't know, that was so grief. But nothing we can really do there. Does that creep see me? I think it does. Oh, well. Why did I walk this way? Should have Tiny to reset off and still get the wave. Yeah, I wonder if it's warded or if she just... she probably just knew. Like, it was kind of obvious. Yeah, it sucks. We went from being pretty ahead to, like, pretty behind, I'd say, but it's fine. Yeah, I lost a shit ton there. Alright, well, we'll see. Drop the ward. Try to play some vision topside, and then maybe my Lilia can recover a little bit. We're gonna be down XP, but at least Talia is not a, like, level 6 abuser. He doesn't have great items either, actually. It seems okay. Could probably win trades. That sucks. Like, addiction too strong? Well, I'm just trying to do something useful with my time, I guess. You know, rather than just, like, AFK. Okay, there could be a window to look for a W forward, maybe? Yeah, she is up a lot of XP. Don't think she can roam bot. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, she might. Okay, no, she's still here. W early here. Pretty good damage. Ooh, she's like potentially vulnerable here. Be careful. She has the elixir. She's like kind of strong right now, but I think if she wastes her E, we can... Yeah, let's have a look. I think she's... Yeah. No, she has too much wave clear. Alright, we'll match this base, I think. Probably the best play. Okay, we're a little behind, but it's not, like, massive. This... This kind of comes with wave forward as the beginning plan change. Yeah, a lot of the time, also because they like sped up the wave, a lot of the time you have to go for like 2 wave crashes now. It is a little matchup dependent, but I would say 2 wave is like probably more common than 3 wave these days. Okay, felt pretty good. I think my W forward here with the Conqueror. Okay, massive fucking damage. I think that's fine. Like she lost quite a bit there. Okay, she's gonna have to base. Yeah, this guy is getting fucking giga gap. Okay, I mean, that actually looks kind of good. Nice, nice, huge. Okay, now Talia might be cheesing here. Yep, I fucking knew it. You little rat. So that's the Spidey senses. Why is Corki not played in lower reloads? Well, most of the time you just don't need to play Corki. Like, people in low reload don't build matter with it, and people in lower reload also don't play AP junglers. So you just don't need to, for the most part. But the other thing is that, like most AD carries, the playstyle is pretty hard, you know? Like, if you fall behind, you're useless. If you don't farm, like, at least 9 CSPM, you're useless. So, it's just real easy to be useless, is the other answer. Speaking of useless, until I can get my base off, I'm going to be pretty low impact. I have TP in a minute. Can ward over the wall. There. Okay, Vi's like probably there, right? Okay, Thresh is there. Yeah, looks pretty fucking dead. I don't know, this is kind of like because I missed my base, I think. 5 TP in a sec, should be okay. I could actually maybe kill this guy as well. Probably bot side. Okay, what I might do is... I think I can shove this. Let's go Jhin. Oh my god, okay. 0-3 Jhin, double kills in 1v2. Not too shabby. What's he got? Okay, he's got reasonable items. He might shove me blind here. Okay, he didn't do it. Buy this and this. I'm pretty giga juiced here. I want to try and force some fights with him. The boy has a lot of HP. Okay, no W. Let's see if we can get aggro, maybe. I'm guessing the Vi is not here. Okay. Seems good. Like, she's just gonna have to reset again. I was down a level there, too. Going Overlords? Yep. I'll do it later. What the fuck? Talia went bot? Oh, she has like 1 health. Oh my god, I can't believe she went bot. I'm dead too. I think I'm fine. Oh, I fucking ordered the creep. Blue buff. Hey, she got her. Well, not too bad. Like, that guy flashed. From Don, yo, what's up, big man? I think I kind of misplayed it a little. But it's okay. It's okay. I got TP, though, which kind of sucks. Also, don't really have any good items to buy. Corki mid good. It's... I wouldn't say it's great, but it's one of the few viable AD mids. And especially if you're blind picking, I think it's probably the best option. At this game, I tried to swap with support, but he wouldn't. And so I was forced to blind. And like... Yeah, I don't know. Just like the AD mids are not very blindable at the moment. So... Yeah. Like you're not having like a super insane payoff with Corki, but like at least you'll be able to play the game. Which... honestly is it's a pretty good start. As you compare to Trist, I think Trist is better, but Trist's matchups are harder. So, like, if you get a good Trist game, I think definitely go Trist. But, you know, it's not the easiest thing to just pick. I'm kind of down. Okay, not bad. That's looking good. Dorky is the best blind AD mid. I think it is. I think Zed could be better. But I don't play Zed. And like Zed doesn't even get played that much. But I think secretly Zed is like maybe the best AD mid blind. Oh shit. Oh, he TP'd back on the map. I was like, how the fuck did he get here? The Thresh spell looked TP'd. I was so confused. I was like, what? Didn't we just kill that guy? How did he have so much tempo? I'm doing other roles. I think I'm gonna do unranked to master on melees first, but like, yeah. I think so. Problem with Zed is he's so good in jungle. That's true, but like that's also like kind of a plus for blinding him because they might think it's jungle. Which like means you get a slightly better mid matchup. Having too bad? Well like most APs can't build bloodletters. I think Lilia can, but like Lilia still can't really buy before 3 items, right? Like one of the big problems is that like matter resist can come in as early as 1 item, right? Or like 2. But then, you know, like you can't realistically get bloodletters to 3 without giving up something like pretty major, you know? Like would Lilia want to drop like Riftmaker or whatever for bloodletter? Like I don't think so. It's like possible, it's doable, but I think it's at that point like why play Lilia, right? Like you're not getting what's making the champ pop off. Huge. Yeah, that went crazy. What the hell? We did so much damage there. Yeah, he can go mid. I'll go bot. Maybe I can take that bot turret. I think Vi might be top. I wasn't looking at the map, but... Oh, yeah, Vi ulted top. Yeah. AD mids are definitely, like, not as strong as they were previously. But I think there's like... Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, like, the AP junglers are really good, I feel like. Or, like, some of them are. Like, I think Zyra is really good. I think Zac is really good. So, like, if you can have a strong AD mid in the pool, like, it goes pretty hard. It's just, like, the options are so limited. I really do think Zed is, like, criminally underrated as an AD mid. In solo queue, at least. Like, maybe it would suck in competitive, but certain solo queue, it's so good. Make Lost Chapter item have the Bloodletters effect. I mean, that's like a band-aid solution, is to do something like, you know, every AP item has like a small amount of pen, or like, you know, like 5%, and then like when you get more, obviously, like they're stacking up. But the real fix is to make matter resist like not so accessible, I think. You know, like, for example, for most ADs, like, more is way better than like, Death Dance or GA or something. Like, buying more really isn't bad at all. But buying those other items is, like, pretty shit, I feel like. Especially for an AD carry. And I also think that, like, being able to go... I think matter resist items have probably too much health on them. So, for example, like, it's real annoying... Oh, fuck. Get out of here, bitch. Okay, I mean, they use everything. Like, for example, a champ like... Well, take Cassandre, right? Cassandra's a good example, because I always see this. If Cassandre goes first item Kaenic, he has everything he needs to counter the AP champion off 1 item, right? It's got health, and it's got a shield, and it's got, like, the MR itself. But think of what you need as, like, the AP champion to deal with that Cassandre. You need Void Staff, or Crippler, right? Like, you need a pen item. You also need probably Liandry. You also need Death Cap because you don't do any damage without it. And you need a mana item. So, like, you need 4 items to counter his 1 item. You know? Like, if it was, okay, you need 4 items to counter his 2 items. Like, he needs a magic resist item and he also needs a health item, like that's a little different. Or, I don't know, maybe if Leandry's had percent pen on it, to where you only needed 3 items, then it wouldn't be so bad either. But it feels super shit to be like, oh damn, like he has 1 item, so I'm just fucked until I have 4. And even when you get 4, you know, like it's not even like, oh, you got 4 items, so now you one-shot Cassandre. Like, no. He is still, like, kind of invincible, no? Maybe that's, like, more a Cassandre problem, though. But I still think that itemization is, like, kind of a problem. Fuck, this had an enemy here. What the fuck is my Renekton, man? What is that? Once you have 3 to 4, you counter all his items? Yeah, but like 3 to 4 is like an insane amount of time, right? Like, no game... Okay, very few games go to 4 items, and even when they do, you know, like, the game was decided so long ago, right? Like take this game. This game is, like, more or less... It's not, like, over, but, like, they have 3 dragons, and they're winning, you know? And I only just hit 2 items. So it's like, even if I would be... Like, even if I were Thanos against... what's it called? Even if I were Thanos against Cassandre at 4 items, like, there's no point thinking about what the game is like at 4 items, because fucking... The game is, like, mostly over by 4 items. What's up, Silver Wisp? So glad you found Zara to coach. Yeah, no, he is, he was fun to coach, too. It was real interesting, you know, like, his perspectives on the game as, like, a WoW player compared to... Well, yeah, I guess, like, League. Like, it's so different. It really is. Holy shit. We blew him up. Can we go out of off that, maybe? Problem is we have no Liliar. I don't know if we can. I mean, I can TP down. Maybe we can't. Venom's mid. Oh, what is going on? What is everything? Oh yeah, it is. Shit on. Why bother picking champs that can't use first tank items then? Well, okay, I can't speak for all the roles, like, because maybe other roles should play tanks more, right? Like, I actually don't know. But at least for mid, it's like, well, a lot of the tanks, despite being really fucking OP on 1 item, are weaker than mages before 1 item, right? Because, like, the prio does matter early game. Like, I think Cassandre might be an exception again. I think that champ's just busted. But, like, for example, if you played, like, Scion mid, right? And you played up against, like, a mage that actually can deal with you, right? And, like, has reasonable push. Like, the problem you're going to have is that, like, you just play the entire early game with no prior. So it's, like, much less bad to play a tank top because, like, the top lane prior isn't as important. Right? Like, what do you lose for top prior? You lose, like, grubs or whatever? But, like, grubs... I mean, I swear grubs fucking suck. Like, who cares? But... I feel like your bot lane would be really upset with your mid laner, like, having no prior. But also, I mean, I do think certain tanks mid are fucking OP. Like, I think Zac is really busted, for example. I swear to God, Zac's a really good mid. And I'm pretty sure Cassandre's a good mid, too. But it's just like the mid laners don't play them. But I really do think that they should. Have Renekton TP? I think this is just gone, though. Wait, maybe not. If we can kill the cannon for free. I'm doing some fucking crazy damage here. Wow, everyone avoided that too? Holy shit. Oh, he has red-white. Maybe that was a bad idea. I think that was a bad idea. Fuck. I think I could 2v1 him, but honestly, like, with red-white guns, I don't think it's possible. I think I could base TP to this, maybe? think we could still do it. Holy shit, she's fast. Can I have TP? Oh shit, this might not even be that good. It's like, even if we get this, we've got such poor tempo for the 4th dragon. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. I don't even know if that's that worth it, because like we lose soul almost guaranteed. I mean, like Mountain Soul's not insane, but that's my team like Giga Smurfs it here. Oh, they're playing it pretty well, honestly. My Vine might be out of position. Oh my god, what the fuck am I watching? I think Vine's dead, no? Okay, can win. I still don't know what boots I'm buying, by the way. Is it... I guess it's steel caps and not mercs. I think they're low enough that I can stop... Oh, yeah. Thresh doesn't have smite. Oh, never mind. They gave us hope and then fucking ripped it away. Yeah, that shit's gone. Huh. I mean, I think it is winnable, maybe? Mountain's definitely not that good. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a Jhin versus Aphelios champ diff. I fucking hate Jhin. I actually think he's played like reasonably well, but I swear champ is useless. Fiddle, good user Bloodletter? Yeah, I think it's not bad. Fiddle's another champ though, like even though you can use Bloodletter, like just imagine if you could just build like something else. You know what I mean? Like Fiddle, I think really likes being solo AP. What would you say is the best items currently in meta? I think Wild Arrows for AD. I'd say Eclipse probably for top. I think Sundered Sky and Shojin for jungle. For mid, what is mid's best item? His best item is probably Blackfire. Or Magi, maybe? Or Darksteel? GG. I think Death Dance is a little underrated. I think GA fucking sucks though. I don't know. Like maybe I just like don't build these items, so like I don't know, but I feel like GA really sucks. Yeah, honestly, like watching how this like little interaction is going, I think we might be fucked. Shadow Flame sucks. Well, I don't know, like all the flat pen items are so good if you're solo AP, and then they're so shit the moment they build like literally a single... Dude, do we not see him? A single like item, not even an item, like a component of magic resist. Nah, we're fucking dead. I think we might have won this game if I didn't W into that Aphelios when he had red-white that one time. I think like if I stayed a little healthier there, we might have got Atacon, and then the other stuff might not have happened. Been lost in the enemy Aphelios in your last ranked game. It's tale as old as time, my friend. Champ does not do anything. Yeah, that's about what I thought. Alright, well, we'll wait 5 minutes, I think. Shadow Flame and the Void Staff is first two items. Well, if you're playing a champ that like needs mana or needs CDR, like you probably want that. But like, yeah, I mean you can. I think I'm gonna go in the WTL and look how it is and cancel every month. Yes, I believe you can cancel and get a full refund at any time. As far as I know. You might want to check. I'm sure you can you know, see on the side somewhere, but like yes. I don't see why not. Grinding a lot of clear, but always get caught. Do you have any tips? Not really. Just gotta like learn your limits a bit better, I guess. Like think about what cooldowns and threats like matter most to you, but like realistically, it's just positioning. Um, Gym players not building IE. I mean, I think they do, right? They just, I think it's like if you're poor early, you go lethality. Rank game's gonna show you through the OBG. Yeah, sure. I'm down. Hear about Poby going to Fnatic? Dude, I saw that. Poby going to Fnatic is so crazy, by the way. I cannot believe that. Because, like... Okay, no, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Like, I'm sorry. There's no way that Poby is better than Humanoid. It's not possible. I've played against Poby so many times, and like he's good in lane, but like after 15 minutes, Poby sucks. I'm sorry. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a criminal roster change. Humanoid was not in good standings, so from my experience playing against Humanoid, I think it was pretty good. I think Humanoid was pretty good, and I also think Humanoid plays pretty well internationally. I haven't watched a whole bunch of LEC, so I could be totally wrong, but I like maybe Fnatic needs a betterment, right? Like maybe that's true, but I definitely don't think there's like many options in the US. And if you're gonna take one for Korea, I don't think it's Poby. I don't know. I don't have options. Yeah. Glad you guys like. I know it was pretty cool. I played versus Nemesis just once. See the Veigar mid. I saw people tweeting about it, but I didn't. I didn't watch the game. Veigar mid is like kind of wild though. That came out of nowhere. Um, Switch from Lux mid to Lux ABC ball. What can I improve on further? Okay. Let's have a look. Um. All right. I think you should put your focus onto CS. You know, like if you have a game like this where you only have 2 deaths, but you have 6.1 CSPM, that probably means you're just missing like a lot of last hits, or like maybe you're, I don't know, like ditching waves too much or something. But that's the biggest thing. Like there's a lot of gold you can get just from more farm. The other thing would be Dark Seal. You know, like Dark Seal's the best AP item in the game. And Lux is a really good Dark Seal user too, because you get a lot of stacks just with your W, and you shouldn't die very often. But like you don't have Dark Seal basically ever. You know? So yeah. Those are the two like low hanging fruit, I think. I'm not clicking that jump scare link, sorry. Taking Champ to Gallier? Just like anything that's a good blind, I think. You know, like an Ari or something. I think Taliyah and Ari are two good champs to main. Yeah, they're both like A plus at least. Or like A and S probably. And then yeah, they're like good in solo queue. They're basically always good too. So yeah, honestly, I don't think you can really go wrong. That sounds pretty good. Played Dynamite game. I played 4 Dynamite games. Yeah, I think the champ's pretty strong. Honestly, in my last game, it was so bullshit. Like I can show you a little bit of the game, but like I was so far ahead of Talon. Like look at this. I had taken Talon's full turret and I was up like 40 CS, right? I was absolutely crushing this guy. But like every fight we showed up to, I just couldn't hit Gwen basically, and she just like killed our whole team. No, I think this game Gwen did something like 50,000 damage. Would you say that you shouldn't buy Dark Seal because with refill pots and pinks it clutters your inventory? I mean, if that were the case, like I don't think it clutters your inventory, right? Like look here, right? Like here I have enough slots for everything. But if that is the case, like if you had the choice between never buying Dark Seal and never buying pinks, you would never buy pinks. I think pinks are good, but Dark Seal is 10 times better. Yeah, don't buy pinks. That's exactly it. Like, guys, the Dark Seal should not be the first thing you're thinking of getting rid of. Like, get rid of fucking pinks. Pinks don't do damage, guys. It was a reference, oh, to like one of the comments on the video. Haven't bought a pink ward in 100 games? Okay, that's pretty crazy. I don't know how you guys live without pink wards, though. That's the thing. Like, I think I would, like, try not to buy pinks, but, dude, I feel like side laning or just, like, laning mid without pinks is, like, it's pretty tough, you know? But, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're not dying for it, then... Hard to learn Diana? No, I don't think so. I don't think she's that hard. By the Dark Seal trilogy? Sure, wait, that's such a good idea. Someone named Ezreal? Nah. Because the thing is, like, the antagonist has to be threatening, and Ezreal, no one's fucking scared of Ezreal, man. I think the way we do it is, like, you know how, like, a lot of the time they have, like, a super villain or whatever, and he has his, like, incompetent henchman or whatever? That's how it would be. It would be, like, Thanos' enemy raid boss champ is, like, I don't know, Zac or something. Zac with his useless pals, Jin, Lethardy, Varus, and Ezreal. Oh, and maybe Diana too. No, not Diana, sorry, Nidalee. Planning to layer? Not at the moment, no. Mid part early, 100% buy pinks. Maybe not 100%, like it depends on your buy. But like, I think so. I mean, pinks are good, especially if you're pushing. What do you think of buying Dark Seal Refill start a game instead of Doran, especially in lanes like Sauce and Depot? I think you should get punished too much to like make it worth it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're getting poked, you might even want D shield. Like some sizes go D shield, or again, if you're getting poked, like the Doran's Ring mana lets you like Q more often, so you don't take as much damage. I don't know. Like in my mind, like Dark Seal would be if you're certain you're gonna win the matchup anyway. And even then, it's like okay, well, like why not start D ring and like win harder, and then just get a Dark Seal on your first base anyway. You know, it doesn't seem worth to me. I see some Echoes go Dark Seal refillable, and like, I mean, I haven't played a ton of Echo, so I'm not sure if that's actually good. But to me, it feels like one trick autism. I'm not sold on it. A fast way to learn matchups. I would say watching them on YouTube, but honestly, I think a lot of the time when people say that like they don't think they're good at matchups, the reality is like their laning fundamentals are just not that strong. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, like playing matchups matters. Like playing matchups differently, sorry, matters. But I really do think you could play every lane the same broadly up until like master. You know what I mean? Like if you just punished cooldowns and you know like abuse level advantages and stuff, like I think that alone would take you a long way. You know? The goat is streaming. Oh my god, my boy Kuro. Speaking of Nidalee, have you played versus Nidalee Med? No, I haven't. I did watch the video Nemesis posted of him playing it. It looks kind of strong. Yeah, I think it looks kind of strong. I mean, I assume it like falls off. Or I hope it falls off. Maybe it doesn't. Like maybe it's actually, like maybe it's really good when you have a crit 80 carry that you can just like give attack speed to. I don't know. I cannot read this. Sorry. Highest rank you can achieve blinding mouths every game. I would say like 500 LP master or something. I think you'd be pretty hard pressed to make it past this point. What is your trigger for looking at the map? Um, I I normally just look at the map when I need to. You know what I mean? Like if, for example, if I'm trying to enter the river or I want to like trade really aggressively or if I'm trying to tower dive, like you just need to kind of understand when the info is actually useful. Seen some trash ones at 800 LP. Yeah, well, they probably don't blind pick every game, right? Like they probably counter pick at least half the time, right? I'd hope so. But like blind pick Malzahar, like literally blind. Dude, you're just gonna meet like Smolder every game. They're one tricks, yeah, sure, but like some of the time the enemy mid's gonna pick first, right? It's not like they have to play like horrible Mouse matchups every single game. They might get some playable Mouse matchups. Because dude, if you're blinding Mouse every game, you're gonna have to verse like some really shit matchups like on repeat. Whereas I think if you're counterpicking, you know, like there's, don't get me wrong, Mouse doesn't really have winning lanes, but there's definitely things that are less losing, right? My loss streak ended after you coaching, so prepare for rank 1 before you leave. Okay, I got 2 days to gain like 1200 LP. Those on Gwen mid? I think pretty good as a counter. Like the thing is, I think Gwen is just really OP. I think that Gwen's one of those champions that is just like, even though mid is not Gwen's best role, I think Gwen is like OP enough as a champion that you just want a Gwen on your team. I really believe that. So, like, yeah, dude, if you want to play Gwen mid, go for it. I still think if you love Gwen, you'd probably play it top better, but like, yeah, no, it can definitely work. How do you think the Lux versus Mal's matchup is supposed to go? Yeah, I think Lux should destroy Mal's. It's 50-50. No, dude, don't rely on Lolalytics, man. Like, the thing is, okay, Lolalytics, right? It's like encompassing all these Lux players, especially like the ones below like Master or whatever, right? And just like picture in your head the average Lux player in like Platinum or something, you know? Like, they probably don't pressure the lane at all. They just, you know, they just shoot waves. Your average Lux player in Platinum. Yeah, I'm calling you out. You probably don't pressure Mouse. Oh, wait, no, you said you think Lux shits on Mouse. Okay, yeah, that's because you're based in Shock Build. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You're a real one. And Lulshin. Shock Pill is so yummy. True. Take one shock pill and you come out raving about how OP Magic Resist is and how the only thing that saves the entire AP class is Dark Seal. What do you ban when you ban Karma? I've been banning Lucian, but like honestly, I don't even... I actually don't even know what to ban because like Rel can break your shield, but I swear Rel is like not even that bad. And I think... What else? Like, no, I feel like it's easy. Leona, I mean, can be annoyed. Maybe Pike? But even then, like, you Giga outscale Pike? I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth. Don't coach me, he was proud to keep flash queuing. Yeah, that's Giga Chad. What makes a Diana mid angle? I think Diana is good against, like, immobile mages or assassins. Yeah, dude, my Katsu top win rate in EU is so good. I think Katsu top in Korea sucks though. Like so many people in Korea play range tops, and in the US, like range top is just like it doesn't even exist. Like hardly anyone plays Jays. Like basically no one plays Gnar, no one plays Kennen. So like the I would just get bruisers over and over, and it was like kind of fine. But then in Korea, it's like, dude, you play top lane and you verse Kennen, Jace like on repeat, and then like if you blind, you verse Gnar. Isn't Dyna really shitty mid? No, I think Dyna's really good. Oh, Nidalee top as well. I never played Castle vs Nidalee top, but I'm pretty sure that would be miserable as well. Guy goes. I hope he goes Braum. If he goes the owner, I think I have to say Cleanse, which I really don't want to. Kled mid. Dude, Doinby played Kled mid in some pro games like a long time ago. What content you got planned? I think I'm going to do unranked to master on melees first. I kind of want to do unranked to Chow on ADC second, I think. I have a lot of just like standalone videos I kind of want to make, but I sort of want to wait until I can get old mate Ricky or someone to like edit them for me. What else? I've really been thinking about like doing some of those like story videos almost so like people do for like other games. Like I was kind of talking about it on stream like a little while ago, but you know, I feel like there's like 30-minute videos where people just like they literally just like tell you a story of like a game, you know, like it'll be like, can you beat X game with Y? Or like how I did, you know, A with B or something, you know? I feel like those videos go kind of hard. No, not lore. Not lore. I mean like a... Like, you do something and then you like tell the story. Playing against TF and Ezreal, why is such Shaman so popular in Korea but nowhere else? Well, TF is just giga broken. I think TF is popular in other regions, but TF is probably more popular in Korea because the game is so fast-paced, and TF is insanely good early game. And Ezreal, I mean, I think Ezreal sucks, but Korea is obsessed with Ezreal because they have low ping, probably. And, like, Ezreal is a lot better on 5 ping than he is on 50. How I found my kitten on Alliga Best? Oh my god, that... Yeah, no, that goes hard. I'm Master Casting 100 day. Yeah, like videos, I probably wouldn't do exactly like those, but like, yeah, those sort of things, I think, you know, like I think something like, for example, if I were to do a video for Korea, I'm not sure I will, but if I were, you know, doing something about like, you've got to make it as clickbait as possible. So you've got to make it something like how I achieved my childhood dream. I'm gonna have to somehow convince everyone that before I'd even played this game, my childhood dream was to get Korean Challenger, you know? Like, something like that. I think I could actually be pretty good at story videos. 미니언들이 생성되었습니다. Damn, poor Silas, man. Getting fucked up. So yeah, I don't know. I might make a video like that. I've been thinking if I do end up doing that for other games, because I was actually thinking a lot about like if I could do it for other games, and I did think of other games. What the fuck is this, bro? These guys are just mega cheating. I mean, that's actually good. Like Ezreal Braum level 1. I guess we just hard shoved. That's honestly well played by their bot lane. If I did other games, I think I'd probably make a separate channel for it. Which honestly I might. I might give it a shot. Okay, the only awkward thing here is I don't think we win this level 1. We have to like sprint to 2. I ended up calling my firstborn Darkseal. Yeah, no, that's a good title. Or maybe like something with a bit more intrigue, you know, like I don't know, something like, because like the problem is like people are gonna have no clue what a fucking Darkseal is, right? You've got to make it something like how this one item, I don't know, did something. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, that was crazy aggro. Holy shit, these guys are fucking us. I think he's dead though. That was really well played, like just flash the Q. Kind of worth, I think, because the wave's in a good spot. Kind of. Not that good a spot, actually. Oh yeah, how I started a cult? Dude, that has potential. Maybe like, how this one League of Legends item calls me to form a cult. You know, you can make it sound better than that, but dude, I swear that is an angle. And then you like tell people all about the Church of Darkseer. I swear you can take like the literal most like boring, like random shit like that, and you could make it into a really good video. Like I really do think that could be a pretty good video. Like imagine just explaining the Darkseal thing. Obviously you'd have to like, what's the word? You have to like embellish it quite a bit. But I swear it could go pretty hard. Dude, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, their bot lane is, honestly, their bot lane is just 10 times better than us. The one I'm the pros don't want you to know about, I think that's not as good because that's not going to be like a story video, you know? That's just education. And when you're sitting down, like, don't get me wrong, educational content has its place, but when you're sitting down with your bowl of instant noodles, like, you need someone to tell you a story, you know? You don't want to be fed stats like gold efficiency. You just want someone to tell you about how Darkseal changed your life. At least they have 3 kills on Ezreal and not 3 kills on Braum. Like, if they had kills on a useful champ like Braum instead of Ezreal, game might actually be hard. What? Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe that hit me. Damn. Rough game, it's fine. It's a free win, man. Like, honestly, guys, like, don't even worry. Like, they have Ezreal. The game's unlosable. Holy shit! Oh, yes, the old Nautilus hook, eh? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, this game is so fucking bad. Oh, this is Braum CP. Look at TF man trying to fucking crush the wave. Ooh, okay, big plant. Larios can use unsealed spellbook. I mean, I don't think it's that hard to use, honestly. I think most people like look at it and they like see it's like a little overwhelming, maybe, like the description. But I swear it's not even that hard to use. Like, honestly, for the most part, you just swap to combat sums like as often as you can, you know? And then you just like use those sums. I swear it's not hard. The only, like, I think for mid it's a little more difficult because you have to like manage having your TP. But for support, like, nah, it's so easy. Oh, I fucking flashed too late. Dude, no way. I can flash too late. Damn. And TV back. Not 6 though. Oh, I gave you this ARAM snowball some? I actually don't think it'd be that good. I feel like it's so short range. I don't know, like maybe in some team fights? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. But I feel like on ARAM, it's like you have very limited area to dodge, and also like the fights are all like very close range. I'm just like imagining like a fight either over here or like maybe here. I feel like there's like quite a bit of space to dodge. I don't know, like maybe. My kitten bought the new Morgana skin and flashed all the 4 people and died. How do I return her? Wait, why would you return her? Sounds like a goated kitten. That's a kitten who's not afraid to get stuck in. I'll say go mid. I have item. It's just base. Let not roam. Sure, why didn't you follow up? Looking into her. I don't have ult. I feel like, I mean, with Silas though, like, I feel like it's kind of winnable. Oh yeah, this looks super good. Oh my god, guys, it's Psycho. Fuck. Ooh, so I've got level 10. Oh my god, he died of the card. Holy shit. Pretty close. I think if I hadn't used that, I think it was like the first Q or whatever on the... I could probably go this way and... Can we catch him? I think so. Oh, he has a gold card though. Well, maybe. I think he's out. Yeah, no, he's too fast. Hey, top line is like so over. You guys are gonna see, man. You're gonna see. It does not matter how fed Ezreal gets. It's just doesn't do anything. Like I said, the kills are actually scarier on Braum, I swear. Blue shot and chat, yo. What is up? I'm surprised they lose that, honestly, but I think it's a... Probably for his Ezreal death. He's pretty fucking spiked. Learning Ori because of you and Man, it's a Wild Ride. What's going on? Give us the rundown. Yeah, what the fuck do you want me to do, bro? Like, why am I getting missing things? Like, what do you want me to do? Might wait a bit of gold.
아군이 당했습니다.
수많은 전쟁이 작은 속삭임만으로 시작되지. 내가 뭘 줄 수 있을지 생각해봐.
When it's on lane to be in range for harass often one react. You can turn on that like champion clamp cast setting or whatever it is. It's like clamp. I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but it's like to where even if you're out of range, it'll like cast the ability. You might find that like easier to use. Like just try it, because personally I didn't like it on Ori, but maybe that's just because I've been playing Ori for so many years without it. What the f- How do you even hit that? What the fuck? Bro, he's hitting some insane cues.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 적을 처치했습니다.
힘은 정상에서 써야 하지.
적을 처치했습니다.
We could follow, maybe?
간절히 원하는 게 있어? 원하게 만들어줄까?
Get your balls and all. Yeah, I think that you've just gonna kind of get used to. I'm pretty sure every Ori player experiences that at first. What's the meta? The meta is TF and then answers to TF, basically. So it's like TF, Ori, Silas, and then there's other like random shit like Aurora, Diana. But like TF is the absolute best mid. I think Ori's pretty good, Sleo's pretty good, and then basically everything else is just like answers to those. No respect for Hui. I mean, it's not a bad champ, but it's not really like meta. I'd say it's like a low A, but like I said, it's not like meta at all. Makes TF such a strong mid. Well, they buffed him, and Spellbook is really good. And at least on Korea, the game is like insanely fast-paced. And like TF is so strong in early game and on side lane. TF is weak in the like 5v5, which honestly is an issue. You know, like he's not perfect. He's definitely not as good at like the Atacon or whatever. But I feel like the trade-offs are like well worth it.
누구나 가면있어. 내 가면이 좀 더 좋을 뿐이지.
Find him miles on the EUS. Fuck yeah, nice job, bro. That's huge. What do you think made the biggest difference? I always ask that. Like when someone hits like a new big peak or whatever, I'm always curious like what they think the biggest difference is. You gotta add your thoughts to my collection.
자기야, 침착해. 이용하거나 이용하거나. 그게 세상이지. 부끄러워하지 마.
They have Yorick flank. I think they maybe could go. Oh my god, huge. That I think. Fuck. Started real well. There's Yorick, he's top. Yeah, I'm just like too squishy. I didn't even get to hit, I just fucking died.
도저히 막을 수
When you reacting to an Iron 4 game? Dude, I coached an Iron 4 player. That's literally my most recent video. Play Assassin and Champs like Yasuo without giving macro. Last 2 months started focusing on CSing. Now play Champs way sooner and Ori. Damn, so you... Wow, you like fully reformed, bro. That's fucking awesome. You were like one of those toxic fucks and now you're back. That's massive. I can't believe it. We actually... We saved you.
제압되었습니다.
보니까 좋아?
How's the Emerald to low set hard master after watching 20 hours of shock YouTube? Best advice, only to Roman and creeps haven't left the base. Oh yeah, actually I think that's a big one. Like when I don't know if this is like the videos you're talking about, but when I was doing like unranked to Chow on those other champs, like that, I saw that over and over. Like there was a couple games where I like fell behind early, either because of like, you know, I got ganked or like some like random like bullshit happened or something, right? And, wait, so it's wrong, I think? Oh my god, you guys see that? The read with the W? And those games, even when I did fall behind, they just like immediately fucking threw it by, you know, just like roaming randomly, you know? It was so... It was like, I could like rely on them throwing the lead too. Yeah, I don't know about this one, fellas. This seems like Ezreal's dream. I think Poppy's like below me somewhere. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, fuck. I feel like I couldn't go this way because I'm scared of Poppy. But if I go that way, I die to Ezreal, right? Maybe Poppy was so low that she couldn't kill me. Yeah, I guess she was so low that that's why she TP'd. Dang her.
적을 처치했습니다.
TP long. I think it's like not that threatening. Damn, I just needed to play a little slower. Nice.
적을 처치했습니다.
My peak rank? It says on the OBG. Peak rank was rank 84, 1353, I think.
수많은 전쟁.
This Emerald being way worse than other ranks game quality wise? Nah, I swear that's like a fucking... I swear it's a cope, man. Like, honestly, I think... I'm not even sure if there is a single rank that is like worse game quality wise than the others. But if there is one, I suspect it's either D4 0LP or Master 0LP. Because like these are ranks where people achieve, and then a lot of them just like give up basically, so they don't like care that much about winning anymore. So I would suspect that like those could be the hellholes. But like I said, I'm not even sure that's fucking true, man. Hell, so much health. Are we really giving this bad boy up? Damn, we gave it up. Well, that sucks. I guess we can do Baron.
발밑 조심해.
Yeah, we can probably 2-mana. I have a full mana bar.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
내가 다 알아서.
포탑을 파괴했습니다. 적의 업체계를 파괴했습니다.
I guess we can reset, probably. Maybe fuck, I don't know what to buy. I think I'm actually going to walk out of base without buying, which is kind of greedy, but I'm going to do it because I don't think I want to go Bloodletters. Like, they shouldn't build more MR, and I don't want to buy, like, a Blighting Jewel either. I'm going to greed for Death Cap. I maybe could have stayed in base and waited for Magi, which might have been better.
잘 계산해서 써야.
Super Mario Donkey Kong Enjoyer. I've never owned a Switch. I've never owned a Switch or like anything like it. So I've never played like a lot of those games. Like I've never played Pokemon. I've never played. Yeah, those sort of things. I played like there was a time where we had like a Wii U or whatever the fuck it was called. I played a lot of Mario Kart, and that was goated. Guys, just a League addict? No. I don't think... Well, no, actually it should be now. I was going to say I don't think League's my most played game of all time, but no, it definitely is now. I think WoW would be pretty close, though. Actually, no, not now. I mean, because I played League professionally, I must have played so many hours during my, like, 4.5 years as a pro, but I played so much WoW. Is this shit for real? Destroy the levels? Would I? Would I be that much of a gamer? What class? I've played like a little bit of everything because like the thing is like I mostly played for fun, you know, like I was not like super competitive. I think my most played of all time is Paladin, but you know, I play like everything. When I first started, I was like playing with my dad, and I played a hunter because they had pets, and you know, dude, having a pet cat, like that's what Shock always wanted.
적의 업체계를 파괴했습니다. 파괴했습니다. 포탑을 파괴했습니다. 포탑을 파괴했습니다.
Well, well, well. Would you color me surprised? Ezreal gets super fed and loses because the champion doesn't do anything. Yeah, I would definitely play the Riot James MMO for sure. Go rank 1, yeah, one game at a time. Dude, I gotta be honest, I don't know if that Riot MMO is like ever coming out though. Yeah, no, I'm not convinced it ever comes out. You always win that, of course. They had the Ezreal champ. Now, I'm always curious, like, when I play against these guys, like, what their win rate on Ezreal is, you know? Because, like, I just never see anyone win. Okay, he actually has a good Ezreal win rate. I respect that. That's, like, the first guy I see with a good Ezreal win rate. Also, this guy plays first strike Rakan. How base is that? I think making an MMO would be like it would be the most fun though, surely. I think MMOs are goated. Like in my mind, nothing can compare with a good MMO. That's just like that's peak right there. Site we can see matchups and builds for specific profiles. Talk for Zed and all the builds. Shock versus Zed. I don't know if you can filter it based off player. I know on DPM LOL you can filter by matchup, but I don't think you can do it by player. But like you can do matchups here and go like, you know, Ari versus Kali or whatever, and it's got like okay, I can't see them because I'm in Korea, but it's got like Twitch VODs here and like builds and shit. Just so hard to make in this decade. Dude, that's actually true. Too many Zoomers, am I right? Too many people with that TikTok attention spam. It's kids these days that are ruining my gaming industry. Anyone who thinks League matchmaking is super rigged? Nah. I do think there are a lot of games that are won or lost, or like, not won or lost, but like heavily skewed in champ select from things like off rolls and shit, but I don't think there's any like you will have just as many games skewed against you as for you. Same age as the devs? No, man, there's no way. Dude, the Riot devs, they gotta be like in the 40s, you know? And here I am, 25. Dude, like, if you think about it, 25, just by being halfway to 50, it's also like, I mean, that's like, what? It's like not even halfway to 50. Like, it is, but it isn't. I'm still a sprightly youth, you know what I'm saying? If I was 1 foot in the grave? No, I agree. What rank you peak? I pinked rank 84, 1353 LP. Year 2000? Yep. Yep, I was born March the 7th, 2000. DJ, thanks for tier 1. Same here, as in like you have the same birthday? You're 25? Yeah, I am. I am. Guys, 25 is not a Zoomer, okay? I did not go through high school on Zoom. I did my high school the old-fashioned way, you know? $32? Jesus, I'm so sorry. You'll see unrated chat on Nyla? Nah, not on Nyla. Any stream plans? Yeah. I got some juice. We got some juice. Arma Karthus. That seems kind of like anti-synergy. Maybe I should play like... I don't want to play LeBlanc because then they'll build matter resist. Trying to think what champ like goes crazy with Karthus. Oh yeah, Pike. Oh, he banned Pike. Pike probably is the best, I feel like. What do we do I just first pick? I guess. That way we can like hide all our flexes.
항상 정신을 집중하세요.
Had a super lead today, climbed up to gold to a 45 LP. Damn, okay, not bad, not bad. Pantheon? Yeah, actually, Pantheon's probably really good. It was banned. I mean, I didn't even think about it, but yeah, Pantheon's probably really good. Crazy you remember your birthday at that age? No, I know what you mean. I mean, I don't really, like, celebrate my birthday that much. Karma Nom support. Ever take Ignite? I don't, but, like, I probably should. I'm sure there are matchups where you should. Ronaldo? I've played against him before, but I don't think I'm famous enough to be stream sniped by him. But, like, yeah, I've played against him before. It's weird because, like, yeah, he used to be, or maybe, yeah, I think actually Adap said he still is, like, a pro player, right? Which is, like, super weird. I can't imagine being, like, a stream sniper as a pro player, you know? Like, it just seems so... I don't know, it, like, blows my mind. Like, okay, I think it's one thing to, like, I don't know, if you, like, target ban from the previous lobby, I think that's, like, kind of whatever, right? And also, I could also see an argument of, like, if you know, like, some annoying one-tracing Q, like Bard in it or something, you know? If you ban Bard, you know, it's, like, whatever. But I think the fact that he, like, keeps all the streams open and just, like, sees who's streaming and tries to, like, weasel every little lead he can get from Champs Day. And he doesn't just, like, ban one, he, like, tells his team to ban them too, you know? So he, like, bans all of them. I think that is super cringe. That is, like, unbelievably cringe. Should I spot runes here? These probably are not the best runes, but I don't know what the best runes are. Oh yeah, no, Riot have gotten so soft. I swear Riot have gotten so soft. Like, you used to get penalized for just doing anything, you know? Like, I got banned for a split for boosting, and I had so many teammates that got behavior warnings. And okay, I actually remember this one specific instance because, like, I never got a behavior warning, so, like, I didn't know, like, what exactly counted, but I remember one of my teammates got flagged for calling someone, like, they called him like an autistic freak or something. And I remember the rioter saying something like, dude, just autistic or freak would have been fine, but, like, you can't use them in combination. And that was just like a... Like, don't get me wrong, I think that should be punishable, but it's just crazy compared to now, you know? Like, nowadays, the shit I see people say and do is, like, 10 times worse, and, like, nothing happens. kind of want to like start W and just like cheese this guy. If Talon had come with me, we could have killed him. I'd start W and then we run the fuck down. Dude, they have Jhin. They have Jhin. It's just another free win in the champion selection. It's all good. Oh my god, FF. Never mind. We lost. I think we can help them. Fan base are so big, Riot's scared to get shit on. Nah, I don't think it's that. I honestly think Riot's just like gotten kind of lazy with it. Also, I think it's kind of like bad publicity, I think, if there's like always competitive rulings, you know? Like, I don't know if that's specifically like why they did it for OC or whatever, but like the OC one was super strict. Like, even you guys probably know that like OC used to have like competitive rulings on Reddit or whatever, like twice a year, you know, basically at the start of every split. And it wasn't, well, in my mind, it wasn't that like OC was more toxic, it's that they were like insanely strict. And like I think other regions just either like penalized and like didn't publicize it, or were just like nowhere near as harsh on it. From OC, yeah. Oh my god, I should have relicked it. He missed it. Midbeast's cousin? No, Midbeast is my son. Do we need to get a gank here? I think we can kill. Wait, can I go? Nice. Oh my god, cat salt. Well, well, well. It actually seems kind of annoying for Karthus, because, like, Gem actually has quite a bit of movement speed. Can I stay? I mean, the wave's coming to him. I think I should just dip. Yeah. Come. Oh shit, that was that was pretty spooky. OC have a lot of league players? No, not really. There's like this. There's a thing recently of like how many ranked players there are in each region, and OC was lowest. I think also, like, League, I think, definitely was, like, the most popular game in OC at a point. But I also feel that, like, OC, it was always closer than it was for other regions. Like, I feel like in, like, NA, for example, it feels like League really dominated for a while there. Could be wrong on that, but just, like, my feeling. But I think in OC, like, other games, like, we're always, like, pretty close behind. Can they merge OC server with another region? There's, like, no regions close enough. Like, the closest server you can play on is, I think, Singapore, and you get, like, 120 ping or something. I've never tried it personally, but... I think if you're in Perth, you can play on like Vietnam with like 70 ping or something. But just, I don't know, like OC suffers from being in the middle of nowhere and there's not enough people.
집중하세요.
It's a ping disaster? Yeah, I know, it's AIDS. Because, like, you can set your... I mean, actually, I'm sure you know, but for those of you that don't know in chat, like, on StarCraft, you can set your, like, preferred, like, server location. And, it'll just, like, choose between, like, your preference and their preference. You know what I mean? So, like, if you choose OC and they choose NA, like, sometimes you get the OC server and sometimes you get the NA server. So sometimes you get the good ping and sometimes they get the bad ping, right? Or sometimes they get the good ping. Which is like, I don't know, it's kind of a shitty solution, I feel like.
변화를 두려워해서는 안 돼요.
Kind of crazy, so many top content creators come from OCE. Dude, I get that a lot, and the answer is because there's nothing else to do. Like, if you want to be involved in League in, like, any way, shape, or form, like, you have no hope of making it through, like, regular streaming. You have no hope of making it through, like, pro analysis or anything. You can't make it as a pro player, especially not anymore. So, like, the only thing to do if you want to be involved in League is become a content creator. What? Really? Fuck, that seems like so not even close. I mean, maybe if we miss everything? I have no mana, I can't really help him. Yeah, that's pretty depressing. Honestly, like, yeah, Vlad with Ghost, pretty hard to deal with. Why don't you move to the US? Well, I didn't really want to, you know? Like, I like my home.
하나된 마음과 정신.
아군이 당했습니다.
See if I can gank Jin. Still coach from your link from Twitter? I don't even know what my link from Twitter is, but I mostly do coaching in the MLA now. There's an exclamation mark coaching thing.
알고 덤비시죠. 흔들리지 말아요. 평화가 함께하시길.
I think I should have put 2 points Q in this lane.
우리 성장이 가엔나.
That's pretty good. That's a lot of damage.
흔들리지 마라. 라스리안 평화가 함께하시길.
Mostly, well, like, I coached Zaryu, for example, recently, and that wasn't, like, MLA affiliated or anything. Are you on the Korean server? Yes, sir. Yeah, New Zealand is pretty good. I mean, other than, like every place that has its drawbacks, you know, like, it's expensive and very isolated. But, like, yeah, overall it is, like, pretty good. I actually think that, like, if I didn't play League, I'd probably have, like, very, very few complaints. You know? Like, I actually think that NZ, the New Zealand time zone is pretty good, but it doesn't really work very well with League. Oh no. Like, what I mean by that is, like, okay, so for example, like, if you were to stream or whatever in OC, or you were to coach, like, it's very easy to coach or stream for both EU or NA. But the problem with League is that you can't actually queue at 8 AM, you know? Like, for example, if I would really like if I could do like an 8 a.m. stream or something, you know? But like, dude, you'll never find a game. So, I mean, maybe that's just like League of Legends gap, like a lot of other things.
따르겠습니다.
But yeah.
평화가 함께하시길.
Oh shit.
위한 온
Are there weird insect monsters? I mean, not really. There's like a couple, but not really.
처치했습니다.
The monsters
아군이
in New Zealand are pretty tame. Okay, this could be good.
게으름 내 소중은 없습니다.
Direct flight? No, I have a 3-hour flight to Hong Kong because there were no... The only direct flight from Seoul that day was like super expensive. And it was cheaper to just like fly Cathay Pacific and like take the 3-hour to Hong Kong and then like 11 hours or whatever.
집중하세요. 평화가 함께.
Oh shit, he has ult. Wait, he doesn't have mana. He has to get his reset off and then get mana to ult gen. Go, go, go! Yeah, no, you got him.
우리가 감내한 고통만큼 우린 성장했습니다.
Did he not use it? Wait, but he barriered. Wait, why didn't he ult? Maybe he didn't realize he barriered? $11? Yeah. Yeah. But like, dude, 11 hours, like... 11 hours, like, doesn't even phase me, you know? Like, to me, 11 hours is, like, kind of short. I don't know. It's kind of fucked that I've come to think like that, but, you know, like, my trip from, for example, like, New Zealand all the way to EU is, like, 40 hours plus, you know? It's, like 14-hour flight, layover, 11-hour flight, and then, like, you know, all the getting settled in on the other side. Like, it is a, like, huge fucking undertaking. Damn. Ah, dude, and now he's waiting until fucking Bard's ult came up. Alright, Viego, I'm gonna need... Oh my god, jungle death. Oh no, it's so tragic. Oh no. I've seen a Weta, guys. I showed it on stream the other day. No, I showed a picture of it. Well, I googled it. Wasn't like my picture.
포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 제압되었습니다.
Whoa, Carthus just straight long dick them.
적이 미쳐 날뛰고 있습니다.
따르겠습니다.
Top looks so fucking ungankable. Hornmail Scion. Gonna say maybe I can gank Pinar, but no, that seems about as ungankable as it gets.
게으름 따위 내 사전엔 없습니다.
How could he see outside things? How could he? Nah, like sometimes I make some excursions to the wild. My dad kind of lives in the wild. I don't go there often, but, you know,
함께하시길.
that's enough nature for a lifetime. Wow. I love Shaker. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, that's good all.
우리가 감내한 고통. 우리 긴장했어.
Oh, dang, it's too slow.
흔들리지.
This card just did not have enough map awareness, man. I mean, you can't, like, tell Karthus to ult. Like, he has to notice, because, like, by the time someone tells him, it's, like, too late most of the time. Tries more Ori? Oh, good luck. It's like if you have to, like, tell someone who plays Engage to, like, go in, you know? It's like, by the time you can tell someone to go in, like, the window's already gone. I hate when you gotta, like, tell people to engage, you know? You either you got that dog in you or you don't. Which an Infinity Edge Shaker. I think I played against this guy before. What? I guess he exhausted too late and I hit the clone? I thought for sure he got the real one, but damn, that would have been huge. That would have been crazy money.
평화가 함께. 변화를 두려워해서 안 돼.
We can gank bot with 3.
흔들리지 마라.
It's a convenience store on ramen? Yeah, I actually will. Because I tried, like, the Korean noodles at home, but I swear they don't taste the same, you know? It's something about the authentic convenience store experience that makes them taste better, you know? I swear that's real, too. It's not even, like... It's not even fake. I think it's a good chance to learn mid if I'm an ADC main. So if you want to play a mage, I'd just play some, like, front-to-back DPS mage. So something like... I don't know. What would be a good example? Like, basically any mage, you know, like an Ori, Syndra, Talia, like these sort of things. If you want, you can just start playing mid with, like, Corki or something, because, like, that way you don't have to learn, like, a new class and a new role at the same time. Like, you'll probably want to branch out from Corki eventually, but I think starting with something like Corki is fine, because it still plays mid, like, more or less by the roles. Like, you should learn a lot, but, like, yeah, you won't feel so, like, out of place. Hey, Victor's not a bad option, too. I guess it could depend a little bit, like, what AD carries you played, because, you know, there's a real big difference between, like, if you played, say, I don't know, Draven Samira compared to, like, you played Varus Ezreal or whatever, right? Playing TF? Yeah, TF... I think TF would be pretty hard. I mean... mechanically it's easy, but I feel like mechanics is probably, like, the thing you go going for you the most. But your karma is so good against Vlad.
평화가 함께하시길. 두 개의 길, 그 사이를 전진하겠습니다.
Picker's top. Arthur, just come hit this, fuck. Arthur, you do, like, fucking billions of damage to this thing. My god, he missed, like, 10 Qs. Oh, that makes me mad. Well, we got it. Yeah, Huang is fine. Huang is another.
평화가 함께하시.
I like mid lane as a concept, just dislike most champions. That is interesting. I feel like that's like the opposite of most mid laners. That's really funny. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, just like choose a champ that like you enjoy. Then like don't overthink it too much. I think that's so funny though. Oh,
아이오니아가 변한
I enjoy the mid lane champions, but I do not enjoy it as a concept. Fuck that, man. Middle of the map, get ganked non-stop. So much bullshit to deal with.
게으름 내 사전을 평화가 함께하시.
Holy fuck. But, and I guess I'm like kind of healthy enough to buff people still. Like if Shaker died, actually there shouldn't be any threat onto me after Shaker dies. Even if I have 1 HP. Well, eat this guy for the assist. Dude, that's one of the best things when like the only people that have threat on you are dead, and like even if you have fucking 1 health, you can literally just like you can just play the fight still. Oh, I think I shouldn't have shielded that guy maybe. Oh, that's fine.
전통과 혁신은 공존하는
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
집중하세요.
Easier for me to play an ADC and Emerald in terms of gold. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's a role thing. I think that's probably just like your skill set favors like playing in higher elo, right? For example, like if you're really solid at team fighting or whatever, right? But like in gold, the games are falling apart like super early, and like you're not just like abusing the gold players for their like weak laning skill. I think that's like more of a you problem. I could be wrong. I'm gonna do unranked to Chell on ADC in probably like a month. So like maybe I'm totally wrong, but at least from the mid lane perspective, if someone like I've heard many a time that people like struggle in lower elos like more or whatever, and almost always it's just because they're like not particularly well rounded, and they're like
평화가 함께
they're better at skills that are like favored in higher elos, and they're like poor at abusing players weaker than them or whatever. Because like something like abusing players weaker than you is really good for like stomping lower elos, but honestly like abusing players weaker than you is not a particularly useful skill for climbing. At least like climbing out of like your main rank, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because like if you're like I don't know, obviously there'll be some players weaker than you, but in theory if you're at your real rank, you're not gonna play against players like turbo weak all the time.
집중하세요.
포탑을 파괴했습니다.
게으름 따위 내 사전을
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if all these ADC complainers are base or not. I'm gonna guess the answer is they're not base, but I'm very welcome to being proved wrong.
아이오니아가 변한다면
I'm gonna child melee only. Yes, I think I'm gonna do it before ADC. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna start doing it the moment I get back. And we made a list. Do I still have it open? I still have it open. Echo, Diana, Yorna, Kali, Sylas, Zed. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I think I might even get rid of a champ, maybe. Just because I feel like 6 is too many. But I'm not sure which champs I could get rid of. I feel like I could get rid of one of Echo or Diana, because they're kind of like overlap. But I also think they're like both very popular, so I kind of don't want to get rid of either. And they're fun. I mean, I want to play them.
평화가 함께하시.
If I were just getting rid of one I actually like don't really want to play, I mean, kind of Sylas. Like I don't really, I don't know. Like Sylas is popular, but personally I don't really like Sylas.
적을 처치했습니다.
I almost want to get rid of Sylas. Can you add Katarina? No, look, I'm down to do champs like Kat and Aurelia. I think it could be good content, but they've got to be like their own challenges, you know? Like, I can't put Cat in a pool because she's too hard. I need to like learn her on her own. Because the problem is like if I were doing this and I put in Cat, I'd probably have like good win rates on a lot of these champs. And then my Katarina would just be like dragging me down, you know what I mean? And so on like some champs, I'd be like way above the elo I'm playing in. But then on Katarina, I'd probably be like, oh wait, no, other way around. You know what I'm saying, right? Basically, like the games would be really cooked. But I got 4 honors. What? Yeah, I'm goated. Talent? No, talent's cringe. I don't care about talent. Can't wait for the ADC series to get done for 300 games. Bro, you guys are trolling. You guys are trolling. You guys really think I would be Diamond 4 300 games. Okay, dude, anyone that thinks I would be Diamond 4, like, underestimates the difference between Challenger players and Diamonds players, okay? I could play with a blindfold and, like, one hand and get Diamond, okay? I could probably do it with my feet. Because Dante's got stuck in Dante. Okay, but this is like totally different. Okay, we're talking about like, you know, guys. I played pro for 4.5 years. I'm ranked 84 Korea. I've played bot lane in competitive and in solo queue, and I also play champs that are like I play some ADCs in mid, and I also play mages which are like most similar to ADC. Like guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If we're comparing a Hecarim main and me, it's not fair, right? I'm sure Dantes is like real good at Hecarim, but like, dude, I think Hecarim does not convert to AD carry in the slightest. It's like it's probably like the most different. And likewise, I would not expect an ADC to like suddenly pick up like Hecarim jungle and do well, right? Of course not. Jungle support. I mean, I've got them all on there. I plan on doing all of them. I fought a challenge like you claim. I can't remember which game it was. I think it might have been Monster Hunter or something. But there someone like did this fight with a blindfold and it was like so unbelievable. You know, like they were doing things that, like you could never do with a blindfold on. So like they could just see. How's the weather in Korea? Oh, it's bloody hot, mate. It's a warm boy. Not like Jen. No, Jin's like loser behavior. Thunder game? Yeah, if it's good, I'll pick it. Play Elise when you do jungle, or Elise support. I don't think so. Like, part of what I'm doing with this is I kind of want to have champs that, like, I might be able to, like, focus on, like, 1 or 2 later on and, like, potentially use them if I go to Korea again. So, part of this is, like, feeling out what champs I might actually want to spend a bit more time on. And I don't think Elise is one of those champions. Add Yunara? Yeah, I mean, like, if Yunara looks good, you know, I'll give her a try. Recommend me some ADCs. Is Caitlyn? Well, at least in higher elo, the strongest ADCs to me seem like... Now, bear in mind, this is not the meta. But when I play against them, the ADCs that feel the strongest are like Jinx, Aphelios, Caitlyn. Basically just like crypt builders. The meta is a lot of like Ezreal, Jen, and shit, but I swear these champs suck. As a mid laner, at least, the champs I am most scared of playing against are... Oh yeah, Lucian's Giga Broken. I think Lucian, Jinx, Smolder, Trist, Kai'Sa, Xayah obviously has to be situational, but Caitlyn, like Aphelios, oh yeah, and Zeri. Like all those like hyper carry champs, personally, I'm like way more scared of those. Like when the enemy ADC locks in Senna or Ezreal or Lethality Varus or Jen, I'm like, oh my god, it's a fucking free win. Consider playing KL? Probably not. So once you go back home, you'll do requests. Well, I do like. I want to. I do want to do some more requests, but I want to do like challenges and stuff. I don't know. I just want to focus on like content, and I think requests could be content. But I want to do. I'm thinking doing unrated shell on all the roles. Formative champ guide. What is this? Oh my god, bro! I just clicked that to accept. Oh my god, dude, you fucking baited me. Yes, I play Gen mid. Why did he play Gen mid? At least he didn't build Shiv. Did he play Gen mid versus Cassier, or was it Cassier bot? Because I think Gen mid is actually pretty good against Cassier. Like, it's got tons of move speed and range. Oh yeah, he was. Dude, this is my 4th game today, and I've played mid lane once. How hot is Yanara? That's not Yanara, is it? This is Yanara as well. I gotta be honest, I think she's like objectively attractive, but I think she's not my type, you know? WV? No, you're fucked. I don't know. She's not my type. Try the Corky build. Yeah, I played it 2 or 3 times, I think. Ladies, I'm not ready, guys. I have not done my challenge yet. Are you racist? Only when I play Draven. Guys, how can you guys be accusing me of being racist when the other half of the chat is accusing me of being a sex tourist for like going to all these different regions? Like, guys, make up your mind. All right, am I a sex tourist or am I a racist? No, when you play Kazan? No, Kazan's trash. I never play a useless champ. You play Draven, you're just a slur slinger? Like, that's so funny. Slur slinger. Should I take exhaust, maybe? Could be to play. Is Fortune your type? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also the new Hwei skin? I think it looks really cool. I think it looks really cool. Ever played Dead by Daylight? No. No, it's been recommended to me, though. Apparently it's pretty good. Have you guys... Okay, this is going to be like the super random, but a lot of you have probably heard of Phasmophobia. There's a game like kind of similar to it called Demonologist that I've played a bit of lately, and that game is pretty spooky, man. I've played like quite a bit of Phasmophobia, but Demonologist is like next level, man. It's like they put a lot of like jump scares and screamers and shit. Stream Phasmo? I'm not sure if Phasmo would be the juice. Maybe. Finished uni and I'm completely lost. Want to do a PhD, but my funding got cut and now I don't know quite what to do. Any tips? Well, I guess you have to decide like kind of what sort of market you want to get in. Like, do you want to get into like the exploitation market? Are you trying to get on the like get rich quick market? You got to decide like what level of morals you're willing to give up to like make money. I'd say if you like don't want to compromise yourself morally, you probably just, I don't know, you gotta work an honest job and then like slowly farm money for your PhD. But dude, if you want to like start farming exploitable people, it's time to start making tier lists on YouTube, let me tell you. Whoa, that'll pay the rent money. It was pretty strong. Yeah, I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad. I'm not a huge Corky fan in general at the moment, but I do think the build feels good. Phasma with Viewer could be the play. Dude, actually no, Phasma with Viewer, you guys will fucking grief me. Studied mathematics, I'm good for nothing. Nah, there's gotta be something. Get that broad. Get that broad. I hit her once with an 8, right? Did I get KP? Oh, yes, sir. How's your day going? Look, it's bloody good, mate. Bloody good. Wait, we're still battling? Is it okay to take advice on live from Akshan and Teemo top players? I mean, again, it just depends, like, how strong your morals are, basically, right? Like, Akshan is the league version of that. Of, like, giving up any sort of moral high ground in exchange for LP. And honestly, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say Akshan players do not get shamed enough. I really don't. Like, for some reason, like, when someone says they like, main Akshan, that's not like everyone gets up and, like, leaves sort of thing. But that's what it should be, you know? They really should be, like, ostracized from society. How the key and let me feast. Fiora? I don't know, I can't really picture them. Fiora, Samira? No, I'm not sure. I mean, I agree with you, LeBlanc's a baddie. I don't know about Fiora or Samira. I maybe see the Samira. Not sold on the Fiora. Alright, we need to get level 3 and then we need to get racist, as the kids say. First lane, enemy laner switches with the fed top laner and lose the game. How should I react to enemy team switching? I mean, if your other laner is, like, willing to swap, then you can swap, but most likely you just, like, keep your standard lanes. I really feel like that can't happen often enough for it to, like, be an issue. Fiora is French, she must be freaky between the sheets. Is that so? Is that what they say about those French girls? Knows how to handle a baguette. Oh, wow. The chat's getting a little weird. Dude, it's so much more tame than it used to be. Like, you guys might not have all been here for this era, but there was once a chatter in Shock's Twitch chat called Warm-Hearted American Girl, and she, like, single-handedly, like, made the chat go crazy every time. And, like, anything that we have now is, like, not even close to the peak degeneracy we used to have. Like some random hits I remember like, Shock Daddy, can you slap the tip on the webcam or something? That was a classic. Wait, this is a real Wukong. I hit him. He died! Oh my god, what the fuck? Yo, we could TP and keep the freeze. Actually, I could maybe even TP behind.
힘은 잘 실수했어요.
Oh, I need to scroll up. Wait, I missed some stuff. I need to... Oh my god, that hit? Oh my god. Fraud successfully ratioed, and now the wave is frozen. GG.
비밀은 칼날보다 날카로운 거.
Did she find her daddy? No, I don't know. I don't know where she went. One day she just like disappeared, you know, one day she realized Shock was not going to slap the tip on the webcam.
발밑 조심해.
아군이 당했습니다.
Nice.
적을 처치했습니다.
Cool. Korea gooning stream? I don't know if there's ever been a Korea gooning stream. Guys, you know, gooning is actually not allowed in Korea. They block the porn sites. Because gooning is not allowed. Oh wow, 2 HP on Ellie. I could have kited away. I probably should have. I was kind of hoping that I could like take the long fight with Conqueror, but I think I should have just flashed away. Kind of griefed it.
다들 뭘 원하는지 난 알고 있어.
That way they have God Gamer. Yeah, maybe it's the nofap, semen retention, chakras aligned, you know, all that stuff. Oh damn, Kaiser hit 6. I think I could get level 6 here and like potentially 1v2. Could maybe even 1v3. Oh, it's OP. Yeah, wait, he actually lived with that. Yeah, Ali could come back bot and cheese me, maybe, if he's not committed. Oh no, Ali's mid. Wait, I just realized we have a Silas with Ali. Dude, my day just gets better and better. The more I learn about this game, the better it gets. Darby interview? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw, like, he just wants to dip, man. I mean, dude, think of it like this. Like, Shock wants to go home after 2 months of Korean solo queue. Like, imagine having to play Korean solo queue your entire life, you know? Imagine how, like, draining that is. But actually, no, he was saying he wanted to go home to Korean solo queue. I'm in the 4 digits? I don't know. I don't know. I want to say it's just mental, but maybe I just suck. I don't know. Is Cassier a great scaler? And yeah, I mean, Cassier's pretty good late game. It depends a little bit. Like, Cassier is short range, so there are definitely certain comps that can, like, really punish you late game. Like, for example, if you play late game against Caitlyn, I mean, you're not gonna have a late game. Like, you're just gonna get one shot from across the screen. But, like, yeah, most of the time you're playing Cassier, it's, like, probably into a shorter range comp. There's probably, like, a lot of melees. And in that case, like, Cassier's late game's really good. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Nice try, buddy. Just great ram ranched him with the Conqueror. Master Player Poby, dude, that I was talking about this earlier on the stream. Like, that blows my mind. There's just no way the Poby is one, better than humanoid, and two, the best option. There's just no way. It's just insane. I don't know how you can like make that choice, you know? Like by what metric you know, like how? I don't understand it. How's Cassio doing in Callista? So Cassio is pretty good in a Callista in team fights, but the laning phase is actually pretty hard. Like if you're playing, so like I think mid Cassio, for example, is quite good against bot Callista, but I think bot Cassio against bot Callista is not that good. Because the problem is Cassio bot lane is actually not very good until like level 3. And honestly, dude, levels 1 and 2, they last for an eternity in bot lane. You just get zoned, you get like dived on the 3rd wave, and if they have something like, you know, again, Callista plus, you know, another strong laning support, like it's gonna be miserable. It's gonna be real miserable. Really enjoying moving. Ooh, that was kind of a juicer. That was kind of a juicy. You guys like that one?
아군이 당했습니다.
The thing with Poby is that, like, again, it's just like, okay, guys, there are so many strong players in Korean Challenger, you know? And Poby is like, he's like more or less like hard stuck 1 KLP, you know? Oh shit. Oh my god, she's coming with me. No, she's not coming with me. Bro, I wasn't even like, I don't know, I saw the Akali like walk up to me and I just like didn't even register on my screen.
아군이 당했습니다.
I don't know what happened there. I guess I was just thinking about Poby. But like Poby, I mean, he is pretty good in lane, but you know, again, the moment lane ends, Poby's a bot. Swear to God. Like, there's a reason why he's like 1 KLP stuck. He has terrible mental, like me, and he's also bad after lane. But maybe, I don't know, like maybe he'll go to EUS and he'll just like destroy lanes non-stop, you know? Why is he bad after lane? Like he just like doesn't teamfight that well. I think he's like he like dies a lot on side lane like all the time. And part of it is probably that he has bad mental and then he just like tilts, you know? Like it could be that. Like maybe he's actually like way better than we think and it's like literally just if he had better mental. Because, you know, I mean, like, look at my LP, right? Like, mental clearly makes, like, a pretty big difference to your rank. So, like, maybe Poby is, like, a 1600 LP player and was just, like, terrible mental. And, like, in theory, in, like, a scrim environment or whatever, especially when you're winning, you know, maybe he'll play really well. Raw not an option? I never build Raw. A lot of people do, but personally, I am a big Rod of Ages hater. I do not like the item. Most managers get their position because they know someone. I mean, I think that's probably just like life, honestly, because I think like, okay, at least for, I've always thought this, but like, I've always thought this for coaches, but for league players, at least there's like a leaderboard to somewhat like weed out people that like might suck, you know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like, there's never a chance that you could get like a platinum player on like a pro league team, right? But like in theory, coaches have the same skill ladder, right? It's just not visible because there's like no ranking system that works. But it's very possible that you could get like a platinum skill level coach on a good team, right? That's like really possible. In fact, it's not even like possible, it's probably like likely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go home. Yeah. Maybe if I ball Leandry quicker, he might have died of the burn. Will you miss Korea? I think after a while I probably would, but like if you had to ask me like right now, I'd say like fuck no. I'm so sick of this server. But I suspect I will. I mean, it is the best server, right? Skill-wise. So I'm sure I will miss it eventually. When she's BFT or Seraphs, I just go BFT if I'm playing QMax. I always play Seraphs if I'm playing Conqueror.
뭘 원하는지 난 알지.
So I can base him. Dude, you can snipe me in one of the challenges, I'm sure. If you get my ADC though, I don't know. Is that something you want? I'm not sure. I mean, we'll have to see. Dude, I'm still reeling from the 300 games diamond prediction. Like, no shot. 300 games to get to diamond 4? Oh, there's no way. There's no way. Give me those. Oh, yoink. Why does Sunjam has so low LP? I'm not totally sure what you're asking. Going to Canada? Nah. No, man, I'm so done with traveling. I need to sit at home for some time. Homesick? It's more... It's honestly not even homesick. It's just like... It's travel sick. It's the opposite, you know? It's not necessarily that I like want to be home. I just want to be somewhere for like a long period of time. Don't even care too much where it is. Just sick of fucking moving, you know? Every 2 months. What's the Ori build? You can play like flat pen. Like there's a lot of people that go, you know, like full early game, like Area Comet, 3 points W with like, you know, Luden Storm Surge Deathcap or whatever, or Luden Storm for Shadow Flame. Or you can play like scaling, you know, you can go Phase Rush, you can go Seraph's Crippler, you can go Seraph or BFT, like Leandry. So I don't know, it kind of depends like what sort of comp you're against and like what matchup you're against. I think both are not bad, you know, like there's times you should play both. Like into mage matchups or whatever, you know, like the full early game goes pretty hard. If you're ever against some like D-Shield second wind bullshit, then like you probably play Seraph Leandry Phase Rush. Oh yikes. Oh, that was honestly a very nice turn. I don't know where... Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know where anyone is. I think Gangplank TP Bob, I had no fucking clue where he was. Do NA before you? No, I haven't been to NA since 2019. I went to NA in 2019 and got to rank 13, but... Yeah, I don't know. I kind of do want to go back to NA one day, but... I don't know. Sort of CBA at the same time. Size blind all the way to Diamond? Well, like... It depends. Because, like, the thing is, like, there will be games where, like, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by blinding Size, right? But, like, yeah, you can make up for it, for sure, right? Like, if your other things are strong enough. Going Horizon? Not that much. Like, sometimes. The thing is, like, on Ari, I think Lichbane's better most of the time. Like, Horizon is good. Like, if you want to go Horizon every game, you can, but normally Lichbane's better. And then for Ori, yeah, it's kind of same thing. Like, Horizon's a good item when nothing else really, like, speaks to you as being better. But the thing is that Criploom is like, kind of better, I think, than Horizon most of the time. And also future-proofs you for, like, not needing pen. So, I don't know. Like, it's actually it's a good item. It's a really good item. But in almost every situation, I think there's a better item. That's kind of where I'm at. God damn, look at that mega... I think I'm gonna die here. Wow, I got a huge amount of value out of W. I should have could have killed Akali if I'd timed my R a bit better. Thankfully, my team is a lot better than theirs. Huge. Looking for a jam with more impact? Well, listen, I will be honest, the reason you're Emerald 4 is not because of your champion pool, you know? Like, if you want to experiment with styles and see if you can, like, have more impact, then, like, go for it, you know? It's possible that you'll be better at those champs, or maybe you'll find it easier to win because they have, like, a simpler win con or whatever. But I suspect you will get stuck in the same rank. I think normally looking for some sort of... I don't want to say cheat code, but... Like, if... Basically, what I want to say is that if people were as obsessed about, like, champion selection and picks and whatever as they were... if they were as obsessed about, like, laning and team fighting and shit as they are about, like, champ select, they would be so much better, you know? Like, if you want to rank up, you should improve your fundamentals. That was kind of juiced. Damn, Rel is so fucking broken. People care about drop too much for sure. Yeah, and like, don't get me wrong, like, drop does matter, right? I'd actually say drop makes a pretty big difference. But the thing is, it's like, your drop won't matter if you suck. You know what I mean? Like, for example, if you took a player who had, like, I don't know, let's say they were like a master 0 LP player, and you gave them like a bronze champion pool. Like, which rank do you think they get? I think they get like Diamond 2 or something, you know? That'd be pretty good. Maybe even Diamond 1. But if you gave, say, someone with a challenger champion pool, or sorry, a master 0 LP champion pool, and you gave them like bronze laning, like, what rank do you think they get? I'd be surprised if they got Diamond. I don't even think they get there. Mel's fell off a bit. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I think Mel gets like a little weaker as you get higher elo, but I really don't think you're in an elo where you're being giga held back by it. But like I said, dude, like, try, see what happens. Like, maybe I'll be wrong, or, you know, maybe you'll just be like way better at those champions. You know, like, it's very possible that you have success. So like, try it, but I think you'll get stuck all the same. But hey, I mean, and see and come back, because it'll be useful info for me, you know? You watch competitive? Not much anymore, no. I kind of stopped watching competitive after I stopped playing and after my friends stopped playing. Like, after I stopped playing, I still watched a bit until my friends stopped playing, and then after that, I kind of just stopped. I'm not, like, super invested anymore. You know, like, obviously, I care about, like, the skill of the players and stuff, right? But I don't care about the storylines anymore, pretty much. But yeah, don't get me wrong, like, if what you care about is, like, high-quality games, obviously the pros of today are more skilled than they've ever been. But, like I said, I just, like, don't care. Because all the players I knew or looked up to, well, not all of them, but, like, most of them, like, don't play anymore. This is a bad buy. Could maybe go Bloodletter, but I'm not even sure it's good. Punk moment? Yeah. I think it is. Why'd you stop competitive? A couple reasons. Like, one, I lost passion for competitive because Riot kind of killed competition in my region. So, basically... Oh, this one looks like another Giga Juicer. Dude, this Akali just didn't play the game for the entire team fight. Holy shit, that was the most disgusting combo ever.
처치했습니다.
It was a TP top end. Yeah, so basically, like, in 2020, like, there was COVID, right? And that moved League to, like, online play, which I really didn't like. Like, for me, two most fun things about competitive were playing on stage and living in a gaming house. So in 2021, when COVID was still happening, no gaming house, no LAN play at all, like just all online. And also, like, Riot stopped supporting the region, so like the competitive scene was like basically dead. And so I played 1 year to see if I'd still like it, and then no, I decided that to me this is not competitive play, or it's not why I enjoyed it, at least. So I just stopped. I mean, I really miss OPL. You know, like, OPL was some of the best years of my life, especially 2020. But after that, like, I mean, I don't know. It's unfair to say it's not competitive because it was, but it's just not the same. It's not what I liked. The 4-win streak, 3, I think. From 3. I lost the Corky game, sadly. Caitlyn mains in the US is 1 KLP, and in Korea max LP is like 300. I mean, I guess like Korea is more like meta defined. Like, not many people in Korea play Caitlyn, but like Gumayushi, for example, plays Caitlyn, and I actually played bot lane against Gumayushi's Caitlyn, and let me tell you, it was not particularly fun. Was it on this account or his other account? Okay, no, it wasn't. It was on his other account. Yeah, here it was. So, like, the champion is just not considered, like, super strong in Korean solo queue. And so, like, because Korea is so meta hungry or whatever, like, if a champ's not meta, they just won't play it for the most part. Do you like kimchi jjigae? I don't know what this is. How do you transition from being an OTP to a multiple champ pool? I mean, you just gotta learn one champ at a time, you know? The hardest one is going from 1 champ to 2. But dude, after that, like, it gets easier and easier, you know? But like 1 champ to 2, yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like, I think the best thing to do is, and this is like what worked for me, think a lot about what you think makes you good at your one trick. So like for me, I thought a lot about, like, okay, I think the things that makes me good at Castio at the time was, I think I'm really good at, say, knowing the matchups, or maybe I'm really good at knowing the item builds, or maybe I'm just good mechanically or whatever. And then think how you can, like, get good at those things on other champs, you know? Like if you want to learn a second champ, okay, like, how did you learn the matchups? Did you just spam the games? Did you watch VODs? Etc. What if it's mechanics? Well, then that'll just, like, come with time, and it probably won't even take that long. Well, if it isn't my future ex-husband. Future ex-husband, that goes crazy. What broke us apart? You're too low. That's my bad. I'll play only one more. I started pretty late. Dude, tomorrow's my last day in Korea. That's insane. Like my men 2K LP. Dude, 2K, you got a pretty restricted pool. That's my standards. Are you still avoiding me? Yeah, he always is. Do a Mel game? I played one game of Mel and I lost, so in other words, Mel is the enemy. Played Annie and Vhagar and won convincingly. I mean, I didn't watch either game, but I think Annie is really good. Yeah, I haven't watched the Vhagar game, so I can't really comment on it, but like it doesn't surprise me at all that you won with Annie. I think that's like real good. What about a caster game? I just played one, Tom. You missed out. Text record way. Guys, soon I'll be home in OC and we can make requests, but for now, I'm gonna pick the champ that wins us the game. Just gone to bed? What time is it? 12:30, right? For you? Guys, I've almost escaped Korea. Like, just hold on. I'll be home in Oceania in like a couple days time. Oh, dude, logging on the OC account, it's gonna be so scary. I'm almost having to log the OC account right now. Just see. I wonder if I have any pending friend requests. I don't think I do, actually. I think my friends list is full. I need to remove some people. I'm gonna have to go on a purge. That might be the first thing I do when I get back to OC. I gotta fucking remove the people that haven't played in 2 years. Do you think some regions are better at certain roles? Oh, yeah, 100%. I think the biggest difference between, like, at least Korea and the West, I would say AD carry and jungle are, like, unfathomably gapped. Like, the junglers in the West are mostly, like, power farmers, or at least, like, efficient, whereas, like, Korea will always skip camps to make ganks, and the AD carry difference is absurd, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, some of the top Western AD carries are pretty good, but like the average Korean challenger ADC compared to the average like Western challenger ADC it's not the same universe. Approximate idea of when the coaching sessions are going to be. At least for now, they shouldn't be any different. I'm assuming they will get changed, but yeah. What does OC have going for it besides having? Is that your name, Pigina? In the region? I mean, OC's also got maybe. Who else we got? Who's a goated OC player these days? How is the OC ladder actually? Dude, I haven't looked at the OC ladder in so long. What's the ladder looking like? Okay, Kyose rank 1, Akshan Abuser rank 2. I don't know who this is. Oh, it's Lost, I think, based on the champ pool. Nox, Ryoma. Hungy rank 8. What's this? I have no idea who that is. Bottomized? Who is this? Oh, that's Marianne for sure. Instantly tell from the champ pool. Does Marianne still play Caitlyn mid? That's what I fear most about Marianne. Nope, she gave it up. Quick review on P. Okay, hold on, let me open your account. Let's see what it's looking like. 106xx? Blitzcrank. Dom, what happened to you, bro? Blitzcrank. Jesus, you're kind of farming on the Janna. I swear this Janna champ sucks, so I'm very impressed. 12 kills Shen? Oh, Dom, you've changed, man. You've changed. I shouldn't be on Saturday morning. I think at least for this week, it will be the exact same. I can't speak for future weeks. I'll talk to Curtis about it, but I think it should be the same, at least for now. Horsing around. Want to be your Soraka? We gotta get something more racist out of you, Dom. We're gonna have to get that 12 kill Shen. Oh yeah, I was so confused by this. Does anyone know why Arc Second went to OC? Because I saw he had like a couple videos on him. I was so confused. Like, dude, who comes to OC for a boot camp? He's living here? Oh, okay. I thought he just like came to OC to boot camp. Did he like meet someone from OC or something? He's gone, oh yeah, he's a handsome dude. I agree. Sybil. What the fuck? Ari's vulva spread hashtag lick. Jesus Christ, man. What are we doing back here at OCE? There's Jeff Strand. That's what I was thinking too. Like, he must have met someone. Which laptop? It's, hold on. I have to check my Gmail. I can find it. I think it's an MSI Katana, but let me just look. Yes, it's one of these. There's it looks like there's like a couple different ones you can get, but yeah, it's one of these. Oh, it's on one. I don't know which one it is. You on a laptop? Yeah. I play on laptop plus monitor combo. NAGP got Challenger? Huge. I think he's been Challenger before, yeah. What size screen? I play 27 inch, I think, or 24. I think it's 27. Do you have a gaming PC back home? Yeah, I do. Yeah, my PC is really good. It's kind of a shame I haven't used it for so long. I miss it, man. Well, I honestly think you could be just like a laptop gamer these days, you know? Like, I swear it used to be that laptop gaming was just ultra trash. But dude, like I've played Apex on this laptop. I've played Ark on this laptop, and I just recently played I tried Space Marine 2 on this laptop, and I do have some FPS problems with that. But for the most part, I've had like no issues. Assembler? No, I didn't. This is last stream for a while. Pretty sure I'll stream tomorrow. Not 100% sure. And I don't even think I'll have much of a break when I go home. I'm pretty sure I'll start streaming like either like the first day or maybe the second day. I mean, like, no promises, but I'm really looking forward to like doing my challenges actually. Keyboard get hot? No, I plug in a keyboard. I plug in a keyboard, a mouse, a microphone. Like, literally, my laptop is only there for like Twitch chat and just like running the games, you know? True. Seasons after seasons, it becomes harder to 1v5, need to adapt. Well, I would say more so like the way you 1v5 is different. Like, yeah, it's much harder these days to like drop 20 kills and like 1v5 in that sense. But there's still tons of impact you can have on the game, you know? Like, you can kind of like invisibly 1v5 in a way. Runs fine, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think I could assemble a PC. I don't know. That seems risky to me. Saying you wanted a break? Well, I don't know. I kind of do and I kind of don't. I guess what I actually want is I want a break from playing in, like, really hard games. You know what I mean? Like, Korea it is really fucking tough. And I kind of suspect that I'm going to go back to OCE and, like, even playing in Challenger will feel like playing like Korean Master. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I guess like I want a break from Korean solo queue is what I want. That's a nice 39 kill game. Yeah, but he's playing in Diamond, right? Like, he's probably like a top 3 mid laner in the world playing in Diamond. You know, that's not a fair comparison. Do you think Korean pros would be even better if they slept more and had more relaxed time? I don't know. It's really hard to tell because, yeah, like, you could make the argument that like all the science says that like if you sleep more or whatever, like you will perform better. But then also like you have the I guess like evidence against it that like all the best players in the world are just the ones that like play the most essentially, you know, like put in the most effort. I think play the most maybe isn't the right word, but put in the most effort. So yeah, it's like I don't know. I think there probably is some middle ground, and I think that like having Korean solo queue instead of like NA solo queue or whatever is like a massive advantage. Yeah, I don't know. Overall, I'm not sure. I don't know if they're strong because they practice so much or like in spite of it. You know what I'm saying? It was like Katana 15. I think it might be older than that. Oh, let me read out the full one. I think I can find it here. Okay, I had an MSI Katana 17 4070. It cost me 2600 NZD. Do you agree mid lane is the most difficult lane? I think so. I think so. To play LoL, you have to be a degenerate? Yeah, no, that is kind of true. Sorry, coaching is going to be a video. I think we will do one on stream at some point, but like the coaching we did was off stream. How do you play into Akali? If you go to my match stream, like try find some games versus Akali, most of it is about like wave control and just like keeping the wave on your side. Should be quality over quantity. Well, like to a point, right? Because like yeah, obviously like one higher quality game is probably better than like two low quality games, right? But how about like when you do it over like a season? And I'm not even sure if that's true, by the way, because like I mean it depends like how yeah, I guess it depends like what the quality to quantity ratio is. But like let's say for example in a season you played like I don't know 900 quality games, would that be better than the person who's just playing like 3, 4, or even 5,000 games? I don't know. I guess 5,000 games might be too many to play in a year, but that's like actually not super unrealistic, is it? I assuming they play probably like 12 games a day. Yeah, 4,000 games. I think you could definitely do 12 games a day average because like the thing is like I'm pretty sure in Korea they do I think it's 9 scrims a day. So you're playing at least 9 games a day most of the year. And you're probably going to play some solo queue too. So I think it's not unrealistic to play like 4,000 games a season. Becomes an autopilot mechanism, it becomes unconscious. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at 1,800 games. Yeah, you suffer from OCEQ times though. If you played in Korea, you could double your games. Zed Seeger OP. He's really OP in jungle. I think he's pretty good mid too. Korean haircut? Hell no. Dude, the OCQ sabotage like can't be underestimated. That is it's a massive nerf. What do you think about ASOL? I think as a counter pick it's pretty good, but I think overall it's like kind of I mean, it can like really get shit on blind. Haven't been to a barber in Korea? No. No, that's why, guys, I have 2 months of hair growth. 900 quality games would just be better overall than 4,000 mediocre games. I don't think I agree with that. I mean, it totally depends on like how much you're getting out of those games, but I actually don't think I agree with that. I think 4,000 mediocre games is better than 900 quality games. But like again, it really depends like what sort of quality we're talking about, like how valuable that is. Okay, Sharon told me that Ori is good into Ivern because I don't know what to pick into Ivern. So I guess we'll play Ori. 4,000's laning phase. Yeah, I agree. And also like it compounds, you know what I mean? Like the better the players are, the better the practice becomes. which creates better players, and it's just like a cycle, right? Like, it's no surprise that everyone in the East is really good at laning phase, because if you're not good in lane on this server, you just, like, you can't even survive, you know? Because everyone's really good at laning here. Think Diana's good in his ear? I think so. Should be. Riz up some Korean hoes. No, now that I'm not Challenger anymore, I've got no Riz left. Dude, I should have done it. I should have put the QR code on my shirt or something, the link to my OPGG, and just like walked around Seoul. But like now, you know, I'm a shadow of my former self. Reach Challenger? Yeah, yeah, it's right here. I was rank 84. I was pretty high rank. I think my mental just kind of like broke. Or like rather, I don't know if it's fair to say it like broke, but I had like a big loss streak, and I don't think I ever really recovered. And I definitely think I didn't take steps out of the game to like recover it. You know what I mean? Like if someone asked me like what two things or whatever, like what things would you do differently if you're like coming to Korea next year, or like what would you do like ahead of time? I think one thing is like I definitely like to patch holes in my champion pool. But I would really like to like work on my mental, not even in regards to League, just like in real life. You know? I guess I would just like to work on myself as like a human. Sounds like you need a break? Nah, nah, nah. What I need is to win this next game. Feel bad. Remember I got dying? I haven't been dying for a while. You'll get back. Cut up a challenger. It's like 11:30. Yeah, like I was like challenger for 3 weeks, and then I like hovered like very close to challenger after I lost like 400 LP in like 3 days. And only recently I went on another generational loss streak. But honestly, I don't know. I've always hated using mental as an excuse, but I mean, obviously mental does have like a big impact on your gameplay, you know? It does make a big difference. Korea make you reflect on your life choices? Yes, there's nothing like Korea to make you question your existence. When you go back OT, like Tuesday. You have bad mental? No, I do have bad mental. I have like depressed mental. You know, like yeah, I don't rage, but like honestly, the depressed mental is just as bad, if not worse. Because like, okay, if you're someone that rages at your teammates, you kind of like put it on other people almost. You know what I mean? Like, okay, even though it's an unhealthy mindset to do this, I think if you like blame your jungler for losing, you will probably play better in the next game than if you blamed yourself for losing. You know what I mean? I was kidding because games are so bad. Monka. Angry Tail's better for content. That's true as well, yeah. Dude, I think of that Yamakaze like rage from I don't know how many years ago, but that is Korea, you know? That's the one. Press it and say nothing is wrong and ignore it until you explode. That's honestly that's a good take. Okay, guys, I gotta be honest. If the queue hits 20 minutes, I think I'm stopping. All right, there we go. So Korea is the best server. Yeah, it is. Stop playing against the real pros. Yeah, I played against like tons of real pros, and like I said, I think most of the I do think most of the or most of my LP loss I think is due to mental. I mean, I don't know 100%, but I think it is. Don't stop. No, I have the 9 a.m. MLA coaching, guys, and it's already 12. Like, you know, Curtis cracking that whip make me wake up at 9 or no 8 a.m. to get up for the 9 a.m. session. I'm covering AJ's session. 900 LP in a week is insane. Against Faker? No, he avoided me. Coach Curtis super straight? No, I'm joking. What did we peak at? We peaked 1353, rank 84, which I'm pretty happy with. I am pretty happy with that. Dude, and I got bot lane. There's no way. I've played mid lane once today, and I've played bot lane or support 4 times. First challenger level player? Yeah. He's I think he's challenger in OC right now. Mel ADC? I'm sorry, Dom. I would rather not. You believe in losers queue? No. No, I think losers queue is it's just like the what's it called? It's the mental diff manifest, you know? Like you play so much worse when you're tilted, even if you know you're tilted. Why ADC you play? We'll have to pick the champ that wins us the game. It could be a Hui angle. Want to play your role? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of don't like how often you have to play off role, especially the mid laner, because it's the most popular role. Pike. Oh, cringe. Nothing more cringe than Pike. Cather's good into Pike. Get a white skin? No, I guess I could buy it. Any tips for overcoming tilt queuing? I'll let you know when I figure it out. I'll let you know when I figure it out. No, I actually think... Okay, this is like a theory, right? This is not like advice. But I would say the best protection against tilt is to be happier in your real life. Is Chal OC equal to Chal on most servers? I would say yes. Chal OC is definitely Chal NA, because OC Chal is top 50, whereas NA Chal is top 300. I think OC Chal is probably not EU Chal, and it's definitely not Korean Chal. But like, dude, 100%, if you're OC Chal, you can get NA Chal, no problem. People like giga overrate NA. I'm sorry, guys. I got rank 13 on NA when I was 200 LP master on Korea. You're tilted in League, you just need to get a BJ. Like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right? That's what we're saying? Kazu E help any other? No, just the poison. I've been real live? I mean, dude, it's a fairy tale for me, too. That's probably the thing that annoys me the most, is like, the OC is like a giga trash thing, but then like people don't shit on NA in quite the same way, you know? Now, I will say, it is possible that NA's gotten a lot better, because like NA's had a lot of imports over the years, so like maybe the top of the ladder has gotten way better. You know, like I haven't been to NA since 2019, which is a pretty long time ago. So my info is pretty out of date. It's hard to climb? EU for sure. EU is way better. Like the thing with EU is like, okay, for the very top of the ladder, like what matters most is how many people are like pros or like aspiring pros, you know? And so like EU has all those like national leagues, so there's like a lot of players who like really care and are like trying to get good and are like playing strong champions. NA does not have that many. What the fuck, man? Like, let me in the game. NA has like collegiate, which is, it's like okay, but honestly, I don't think collegiate is the same as national leagues. And Korea is OP because like one, they have tons of academies. Like guys, I don't know if you guys know this, but there are places where you can send your kids off to school to get coached on leg. I'm not even joking. we played with a Korean AD carry in 2020, and he's like from one of those academies. So like having there are so many players that aren't even close to being pro that are trying to become pro. And then not only that, but Korea also has like almost all the Chinese pros as well. So Korea is not just like the strongest region Korea, but it's also probably the second strongest region of China, like with it. You know, like the two strongest regions practice together and against each other the whole time, which makes them even stronger. Didn't pays of a league coach? Yeah, actually, I think you're right. Like, didn't his mom send him to like a league coach? That's pretty base, honestly. I respect that. Why? Uh, wait, why? Why for what? The academy things? When said he made friends and creators by saying his charm to club. That's so sick. And I guess no service except one in Chicago. Yeah, that actually that is kind of bullshit too. Korea doesn't have three servers, but like Korea is much smaller than NA. But like Europe has two servers. But I guess everyone plays in the US. China has a billion servers. They should delete OC server. And what? What are they replacing it with? Dude, this is insane. Why am I in a 20-minute queue on Korea? Guys, if it goes to 20 minutes, I'm canceling because I do have to, like I said, I gotta wake up early. Just picking the Korean serve from OC, it's like 150. I mean, we can actually log on and check right now. Like, I can log on to OC. I guess it's not quite the same, but I'm pretty sure it's about 150. Merge with PCS? Yeah, but the server's like so far away. Like, we'll get like 100 ping at least. Therapy services. Wouldn't that be nice? I fuck this, man. I give up. I spent like 3 champ selects and a bunch of dodges. I just like didn't even get the game. Thank you. No, I'm gonna log onto my OC account, and I gotta start purging my friends list. I gotta check people that like haven't played the game in a while. And ping worldwide, dude. Imagine if ever all this stuff gets figured out and they create like a truly global server, like that would be the dream. I guess it's like not even really physically possible, but maybe they could get it like a bit better. They gotta put some like ships out in the sea or something, that just host servers, some big cargo ships with data centers on them. But I'm so depressed. Yeah, yeah, would be too. How's the OC server doing? Alright, we gotta start removing people. I'm gonna hide myself so that no one sees me. I have 2 messages. I'm unranked. Oh no, I'm diamond 2. I'm not unranked. Late. That's not that bad. Alright, what can we who doesn't play the game anymore? Let's start having a look. Okay, that guy's GM. That guy's Emerald 4. When's his last game? January 2022. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. How about this guy? Back from Korea? No, I just swapped because I was in a 20-minute queue. I've given up. I've given up queuing for the day. Dude, why does everyone plays the game still? Guys, what's going on? We need to not play the game. Yeah, this is another server. I think we can get rid of that one. Oh wait, I should just be hovering and see who's ranked and who isn't. So this guy's unranked. Wait, what? I didn't say he was ranked. Maybe I just have to go next account. Okay, tag this person as who megalol, so I guess I can get rid of them. Wait, can you filter by who megalol? Oh my god, wait, you can. Are these all the people I thought? Okay, yeah, nice, nice. Okay. These are probably people that added me randomly and like didn't say anything. I do kind of feel bad, but like I'm sorry, I don't know who you guys are. Friend from EU, okay, that's fine. I can keep that guy. Wait, didn't I just remove him? Oh, it's bugged. Who Megalol said nice thing. Okay, I have to keep that guy. Asked about cast build. Okay, we keep that guy too. That guy's a true Who Megalol. Okay, but it's so bugged it doesn't even work. Maybe fan. Okay, we gotta keep some fans. Megalol. Oh, dude, but it's broken. It won't let me do it. It won't let me. It won't let me remove them. All right. Well, whatever. We'll do it a different time. All right, guys. I think it's an end stream angle. I'm not sure what time I'll stream tomorrow, or even if I will. Last day. I'll try and stream, but like I said, it might be that I just like go out with the boys or something. So I don't actually know. If I don't stream tomorrow, then my first stream back in OCE will probably be Thursday, but it could be Wednesday. And we'll probably start with unranked to challenger on melees, which will be these here. I might do one stream in OC just to like see if everything works. I mean, honestly, I probably don't even need to. Well, maybe, because the thing is, it'll be on a different PC. Yeah, we'll check. Taking hostage by my terrible sleep schedule, what should I do? No, I've got to be honest, so I'm the wrong person to ask, man. Alright, hopefully I'll stream tomorrow, but yeah, just in case I don't, I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a good one, fellas.